Welcome to my watch party. What's happening, everybody? Coach Cala here, and I am live streaming the NCAA Wrestling Quarterfinals. I'm your host, Jesse Cala. If you're just new to my channel, I do a lot of NCAA wrestling talks called my Mat Chat. I am also a HYROX athlete, marathon runner, PE teacher, and overall just love doing what I do. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. But I am so excited to watch some wrestling. So join the watch party live. If you don't have Fubo TV, that is where ESPN is doing these NCAA quarterfinals. And I don't know about all of you, but I think the quarterfinals is by far the most exciting of the rounds. Now, yes, the finals are the most important. The semis are great, but the quarterfinals, I still feel like, is where all of the wrestlers go at it. I'm just gonna move my microphone over. Perfect. All right, one person in the chat. Appreciate you. All right, let's do it. If anybody else is watching, let me know. What did everybody think of some of those upsets yesterday? What did y'all think? Upsets. D Lockett losing yesterday was one of the saddest things I've seen because, one, it was just so relatable to me because I remember losing at the State Opens my senior year in Connecticut Wrestling, and I was just bawling my eyes out. And I was like, oh, I understand your pain, dude. And then Nick Feldman going down. I mean, did anybody think that was going to happen? I would have never thought Nick Feldman wasn't going to make it to the semifinals. What's everyone's most exciting matchup for this morning during the quarterfinals? I'm looking forward to the 125s because my number one pick to win it all yesterday, Nick Bouzakis of Ohio State, lost in the second round. Was unbelievable. Yeah, thank you, the best Wolf. I really appreciate you joining me too. I cannot wait to watch Bird versus Davino. It's going to be unbelievable. I also would say that Ferrari looked really good yesterday, and I'm excited to watch both Ferrari brothers in their quarterfinals matches. Jax Forrest looked unbelievable with the new Super Saiyan hair. I also would say Rocco Welsh looked tough yesterday. I'm excited for that 184 round quarterfinals, and just overall, I love watching March Madness. Let's go. All right, come on. I wonder if I can fast forward a little bit. Yes, I could. Where's everybody watching? Does everybody have ESPN? If you don't, it's on Fubo TV. And PJ Duke looked like a killer yesterday. He is an absolute animal with those pins he had. A pin and that tight cradle he had over the Wisconsin kid. That was so tough. But yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about the biggest upsets from yesterday too while I'm watching the quarterfinals with all of you. I still can't believe that Nick Bouzakis lost, and he's wrestling right now on mat number 8. If for any of those that are engaged, I mean, I had him winning the whole thing because I thought he was going to weigh in at 145 on Saturday. Jacked up. Oh, let's go quarterfinals right now. And also, shout out to Troy Spratley for avenging his loss against Vincent Robinson. I'm all about the Vincent Robinson winning it last year and gassing him up and stuff, but there was something about him not looking too good this year that I didn't think it was too much of an upset that just like the announcers were saying. But right now on the TV, we have Dean Peterson versus Luke Lodahl and Spratley. I'm trying to get a good angle so you all can see. Spratley versus Sheldon Seymour. Isn't Seymour the only wrestler to take down Lodahl this year? Or is that somebody else? You think the NCAA is going to get me not in trouble for showing the screen? I don't think so. All right, everybody, let's see. Yeah, no, also, yeah, Feldman losing yesterday was insane. All right, Lodahl on the left and right. Spratley and Seymour on the right. Peterson on the left. That is what I meant to say with Lodahl. Yes, that's what they just said on the TV. Seymour is the one that upset Lodahl last year. Ooh, Spratley in on that sweep single. Finishing that double, that mad single to a double right there. Beautiful. I will say Dean Peterson is pushing the pace right now. Also, I was so pumped yesterday when the Navy kid, what's his last name? He wrestled at NMH. Beat Simon Ruiz. Kerry Cala is changing the way of college wrestling. He is doing such a great job. Sorry about that. He is doing such a great job with training those kids at the Navy, and how can people not support that? All right. Appreciate all 11 of you in the chat. Really means a lot to me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm so close to 100 or 1,100 followers and subscribers on YouTube. Come on, people. Let's go. Help a local PE teacher out. And it's my Corgi's Gotcha Day. All right. Ooh, Dean Peterson almost with a takedown. Spradley's high up on those legs. Sheldon Seymour might come out the back right there. Who thinks he's going to get it? I think he's going to get it. His foot's still in. I know. Ooh. Sorry, Stella. My dog doesn't love when I go so crazy. Sorry, my man. Or Masi Lama, I don't know if you're a man or whatever. How's that? I can't push it forward because then it's too far. Crazy. Perfect. How's that? Let's do it, everybody. Again, please don't forget to like and subscribe. My goal is to help people get moving. And what I'm talking about, and my other thing, my goal for 2026 was to do a mat chat because I love talking college wrestling. If YouTube takes down this video for a local PE teacher that barely has 1,000 subscribers, they're cooked. Not playing. Love YouTube. But we should all eat. I know. My dog's crying. I'll give you a treat. My dog's Gotcha Day on the day of the quarterfinals. Come on, can't beat this. All right, so drop your picks in the comments right now. Sheldon Seymour or Troy Spratley. Dean Peterson or Luke. So since Nick Bouzakis lost yesterday, why am I keep messing this up, bro? There you go. Bam. Since Nick Bouzakis lost yesterday, I want to go against Penn State. I mean, I don't want to. I do love Penn State, but it would be nice to not see them have 7 national champions. I just feel like it's not great for the sport. I think it's sick that Cael Sanderson's doing it. Don't get me wrong, but it's getting out of control. All right, Jay Morgan versus Joey Volk. Dean Peterson's winning 1-0. Troy Spratley winning 4-1, but has the riding time locked at 1 minute, everybody. Great shot by Dean. Good reshot by Luke Lildahl. Can everybody hear me on the mic good? I haven't done it in my living room in a long time. I appreciate y'all. Come on. I would like to see Dean Peterson be an All-American. So this is his goal. I also feel like Dean was wrestling maybe too out of control the last time they wrestled this year, or last 2 times they wrestled this year. And now that he's at the NCAA tournament, he's wrestling very smart. And then Spratley's really looking prepared. Like, Coach Riz from Windham, Connecticut, National Coach of the Year, always said a great team peaks at the end of the season. And these kids look like they're peaking at the end of the season, except for my boy D Lockett. That was one of the saddest things ever. Appreciate you, Mike Strupp. You're the man. I don't know who you are, but you rock. Once that's my dad. His name's Mike too, and he probably got 100 YouTube accounts just to follow me. Appreciate you all. Means a lot. Come on. Troy Spratley really looks like a very different wrestler. I mean, he's just attacking them. I don't know who he's wrestling in the room that made him change so much besides Jax Forrest and Sergio Vega, obviously. Like everybody's always talking about, how did he get so good? Oh my God. What do you mean? He's wrestling Vega and Jax Forrest every day, bro. Now, I think the knock on Lehigh, as they do have a great team, and of course Ryan Crookham is hurt again, but I would say their only knock I would have on them is that they really didn't wrestle many people. And look at Eddie Ventresca, the 2 seed, losing him. M. McGowan from Princeton. Princeton hasn't had a champ since the 125-pounder a few years back, Patrick Glory. And then if you didn't watch him wrestle Nick Soriano the year before that too, you should go back and watch that. That's going to be if for those of you joining, I just dropped last Sunday or Monday a Matt Chat episode about the worst calls or most controversial calls in NCAA history. And I started off with Logan Stieber versus not Jordan Peterson versus Jordan Oliver. And that takedown at the end, how that's still not two all these years ago, all these years later, it just makes no sense to me. Ooh, Luke Lildahl in a high sweep single, attacking the hip right there, going across that ankle. That has to be three. Oh, but Dean Peterson still has that front knee. Stalemate. 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 He just wasted probably 15 seconds there. That was a 6 sit out. Thanks, Mike. You the man. And Tresca and McGowan are really wrestling a close match. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. Come on, help me get to 1,100. I'm 5 subscribers away. Let's go. One minute left. Who do you got winning? Dean Peterson or Luke Lildahl? Type it in the chat. Let's go. Quick. Had no school today. Nice day. It's like they knew that Coach Cala had to do his Match Chat series for the people. No teaching. I would have been at school till 4 o'clock. I wouldn't even be able to watch wrestling right now. Like, this is great. Oh, good kick out by Dean Peterson not to get his legs trapped. If Peterson gets a takedown here, it's over. There's no, I mean, for either one of them, but he really looks like he's holding the middle. I just can't. Oh, good shot by Luke. That sweep single again. Dean doesn't want to let go of that shin whizzer. Shin whizzer, you're wrapping over the arm and grabbing your ankle. Luke wants to push the momentum into him right there. Wow, look at that cartwheel. Who saw that cartwheel? Did you just see that cartwheel? Luke's in on that sweep single. In order to finish it, it's called a mat single. You want to do a tripod, put your elbow to the mat, or push into them. Dean Peterson, as he was doing that, did a cartwheel. That was underrated. That was very underrated for anybody that's just watching it just for fun today. I've seen Spencer Lee do a cartwheel out of a high single and a high C. I've seen Jason Ulf do it. But for Dean Peterson to pull that little cartwheel out, that was incredible. Seriously, that was sick. Shout out Dean Peterson. He's wrestling his heart out right now. Overtime right now in 2 matches. Eddie Ventresca versus McGowan, and then Lildahl versus Peterson. Somebody's dreams are going to get broken, and the other one is going on to the semis. I just hope it's not a ride out. I'm all for the ride outs. I just don't love that just the more time to get. It's cool, but I feel like they should finish with a takedown. Like, that should just be the rule. We want more action in wrestling. Just make it the takedown. Oh, good. He keeps crushing him with that beautiful far ankle sweep single. Peterson with that funk roll is sick. Jesse Delgado made that funk roll the best thing ever. How was he getting out of that? That's insane. Let's go. Sorry if anybody's trying to watch the Ventresca versus McGowan match, and that's why you're on here. Unfortunately, they're wrestling at the same time as Luke Lildahl versus Dean Peterson, Penn State versus Iowa. I mean, how can you not cheer for Iowa to try to get a finalist this year? Dean Peterson is just doing unbelievable defense against Luke Lildahl. I will say Peterson is being more aggressive, and Luke's just going for that beautiful far ankle grab off his counter shot. Know who's really good at that too, I would say, is Mitchell Messingbrink, obviously, and then Mikey Caliendo is underrated at that far ankle shot when they shoot on him. He just goes and dives for that far left foot, or the outside foot, I should say. And Ventresca and McGowan are just doing a lot of pushing around right now. If anybody's here to try to watch all of the matches at once, well, again, see how he just Dean goes in for that little head snap, and again, Luke Lildahl's in on that low ankle. So what Dean Peterson probably wants to do right here is fight the hands, pressure out, and then know where he is. That's a shin whizzer right there for any wrestlers watching. Oh, my goodness. Sup, Caden? You the man. Ooh, Peterson, I get the takedown! Peterson, I get the takedown! Is Peterson going to get it? I'm sorry, Stella. They're out. They were out of bounds. They were out of bounds. His hand was out of bounds. That was not 3. His hand was out of bounds. His hands were out of bounds. I don't know, Caden. His hands were out of bounds. That should not be 3. Those should go into right outs. His hands were out of bounds. His hands were out of bounds. So the cool thing about college wrestling is that they wrestle even with one finger in. High school wrestling, they do too. But let's be honest. At the high school level, if half of your body's out of the mat, the ref's bringing you back to the middle. They want more action too. That was definitely out of bounds. If they review that and say that that's a takedown, that's crazy. That was out of bounds. His hands and feet were all out of bounds. There's no way. They should not end someone's goal of being a national championship like that. That would drive me crazy. Look at this beautiful shot over here. See, so right there's another great example. McGowan's in on that low double leg. His feet are in, but Ventresca's pushing his head out of bounds. That I would call a takedown. Or, sorry, he's riding him on top. But if that was in bounds and they're in neutral, I would call that a takedown. All right. They got the right outs. Let's go, baby. Come on. Caden, I need 5 more subs for 1,100. Let's go. Peterson's got to be tough here. He's got to be tough here. He's got a 5-second ride right now. He's doing really good. He's got a big lift coming. All right, he's got a 12-second ride. 12-second ride right now. I believe there's no stall call on either of them. If anybody's watching without trying to do a match at live, please let me know because I don't think there was a stall call yet. 5 seconds left. Luke again in on that sweep single. He's crushing him with that. Does Dean Peterson get out in 12 seconds, chat? Type it in the chat. Come on. Does he get out? 12 seconds left. This is what he's been working for his whole career. Right now. Does Dean Peterson get out in 12 seconds, chat? I need to know. Type it in the chat. Does he get out? My heart rate's at 100 right now. 105 just watching the quarterfinals. I'm usually at 60, 67. Nope. That was at 12. I'm sure Brands is going to throw the brick because that's at 12 earlier. 11 and 12 are different. Every second matters in rideouts. Wow, this is crazy. Oh. Luke with a great ride. On top. Can't get out. Got to be a dog. This is Luke Lildahl's second finals match. Peterson knows he has to go for the reversal. He ain't getting it. Princeton with the win, too. Let's go. I love watching upsets. Shout out to Eddie Ventresca for a great season, but big dog got to eat. Luke Lildahl with 2 double overtime matches. Or, no, I'm sorry. He won 4-1 yesterday in the second round of the day. And then another overtime match against Dean Peterson. What do you all think of him going into overtime with everybody? Caden, do I got to remove you from the chat? So everybody that's watching my match chat right now, my students love it, watching my stuff too. So keep the chat clean. We keep it PG over here. That was unbelievable. That was seriously unbelievable. I'll put the screen back on when we get there. I just don't want to. I got to take a breather. That was insane how good that was. That was crazy. All right, the most exciting matchups are coming up are at 133. Who do we got winning the 133 quarters? Jack's Force is coming up right now. Or, sorry, in 2 minutes, or right after this commercial break. It's going to be Ben Davino versus... Who's Ben Davino wrestling at? Why am I... Cardio is king. Let's go. That's why I ran 13 miles yesterday and 4 this morning. Or, sorry, 3.5K this morning. Who's Jack's Force wrestling right now? Let me look at the bracket. Really quick chat. Let me look at the bracket. NCAA Wrestling brackets. All I feel like Flow Wrestling's doing a good job with all of this too this weekend, but not enough. Does that make sense to everybody? And I understand they can't, promote everything because they'll get copyrighted and stuff and this and that. YouTube's not coming after me, I hope, by just showing a 6-minute match, 7-minute match. Come on. It's crazy. But Flow Wrestling should be doing live streams on their own, live interviews right after the matches. Why is ESPN taking over all of this competition? I mean, they only care about us. They only care about us, the wrestling community, 3 days a year. Come on. All right. Almost dropped my microphone. We're good now. All right. Let's see these brackets, people. Kaden, I read it twice. 5 push-ups for you over there. Let me share my screen. Let's see what brackets are at. Updated brackets. Tab instead. All right. Can everybody see my screen? Jax Forrest is wrestling Baker from NIU. Great. He's been having a great tournament too. I'm waiting to weigh in. Yeah. Appreciate you, Mike. You're the man. We have to get more eyeballs on the sport. Flo should be interviewing everybody. If I was there, I'd be going up to everybody, not trying to glaze, but to just like, what did you do different this time? How did you win? Because some of them lost in the quarterfinals last year. Like, what are you doing different? We got Blaze versus Ayala again. Chat. Blaze versus Ayala again. Let's go. Bird versus Davino, like I believe Beast Mode. Who said it earlier? Beast Mode might have said it. Shout out to my wrestler Glory, one of the best ever. Even though he's not coming home to watch wrestling with his coaches. Davino versus Bird. Ayala versus Blaze. Seidel versus Larkin. Also, shout out to Larkin. I know ASU's way out there in the West Coast, but he's a freshman too. He's not getting enough love as the other guys. This is by far the hardest weight class, and the top 5 are all freshmen. So just remember, you don't need to be a senior in high school or a senior in college to be the best. You could be 17, 18, 19, 20 and being the best in the world. Forrest versus Baker. I'm expecting a tech from Forrest. Baker had 2 great wins, don't get me wrong, over Serrano and where's this other one? Baker over Serrano. Why can't I read? Baker. And Larkin. Oh no. Baker over Betancourt. So he's doing really well. Yeah, Larkin's brother is an absolute beast. Is he the one that did the thing to Troy Spratley last year when he just unleashed his you know what I'm talking about over there? Blah blah. Wasn't that him that went viral for doing that with the celly? And I'm all about that stuff. It's got to make the sport grow. I enjoy AJ Ferrari on the mat, or AJ Ferrari's on the mat stuff he does. I don't support him off the mat. Don't get me wrong, but I'm so excited right now to watch this. All right, I'm going to share my screen. 5 push-ups for Philly fan. Happy you're watching, though, everybody. Appreciate you all. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Just a local PE teacher from Connecticut, just trying to help my students and supporters get moving. And my goal for 2026 was to focus on doing match chats for NCAA Wrestling just to get some more viewers for the sport. All right, let's get back to it. Who am I kidding? All right, I'm calling tech fall right now for Forrest. And if anybody watched my last few videos, I have Bird making it to the semis. I just must have not realized he was going to wrestle Davino in the quarters, so that's my fault. I just had him as a dark horse. I still think he could place top 5. But, man, look at Davino putting him on his back. This is why he shouldn't be doing TikToks at night yesterday. If anybody watches Lucas Bird, obviously great wrestler. He's been in college for 7 years, which is no big deal. But these freshmen are too good. Ben Davino's never been taken down in college. How is he not gotten taken down in college? And look at Jax Forrest, just absolutely. That's called a ball and chain tilt for especially in Connecticut. I don't know what other people call it around, but where you split the legs, grab their hand like a pump handle, bicep to the sky is what I tell the wrestlers, and you just control their whole body. It's amazing. Davino's up 7-1. Forrest is up 10-1. Who's going to get the tech first? Tech or Major first? What do we think? How do I get more subscribers? People have been watching all of my match chats, Caden. I've been getting a lot of subs, bud. Appreciate you, though. Small chance I do a live tonight for the semis. I have a lot of friends coming over to watch. I don't know how comfortable they will be with the camera, but I might just put it on just to talk sometimes or check in. We'll see. Maybe I'll do instant reactions after every match. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe they won't care too much about that. We'll see. I'll keep you all posted. But I really appreciate all 34 of you that are watching right now. It means a lot. Jax Forrest, man. Absolute beast. See how he just constantly presses forward? How are you not rooting for him? Super duck. Did anybody else just see that Davino super duck? I mean, this is the returning national champion. He just super ducked the returning national champion. Super duck is probably the fanciest move to do a neutral, and he just did it. That and a flying squirrel. That was insane. Holy cow. And I have the volume low, so I don't try to copy anything that the commentators are saying. I believe it's Daniel Cormier right now speaking, and a few other people. Quint's there interviewing people. I enjoy listening to Jordan Burroughs talk. I think he's very well spoken. But yeah, I don't know. I just try not to copy what everybody's saying. I'm just trying to listen with the volume off and just go off of what I'm saying, I will say Baker's looking much better now once he got out. 30 seconds left in the first period. And Davino is up 10-2 going into the second period, chat. What is going on to Lucas Bird? Another takedown by Jax Forrest. That's got to be it. Yep. So a tech fall for any of my youth wrestlers watching is when you win by more than 15 points in youth, high school, or college. So that's 5 points for you and 5 points for the team. So he just got 5 points. At the tournaments, though, I believe that's only 2 points. If anybody's really good with the point system, Jax just teched Glory. Jax just teched Baker from Northern Indiana University. And then Lucas Bird is in on a great shot. Might get Davino's first takedown ever in college right here. Yeah, that might be the most underrated stat in college wrestling is that Ben Davino, who wrestled a ton of matches last year as a redshirt freshman, redshirt, has never been taken down, even as a redshirt sophomore. What? That's the ref from Connecticut. I don't know if I agree with that call, Connecticut guy. He used to ref my matches back in 2014. This is great. Jax is definitely winning it. I agree with you, Glory. Definitely. That's been my pick since he came out. He looks like Goku right now with the blonde hair. He just turned Super Saiyan. If you don't know who Goku is, you might need to unsubscribe. No, I'm playing. Please keep those subscribers going up. And like this video. Come on, all 34 of you. Someone's got to like and subscribe. I'm so close to 1,100 subscribers, people. Let's go. Come on. Come on. 40 of you in the chat. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right. Finally, we're back on the other matches. Kyle Larkin versus Seidel is winning 8-1. Holy Seidel is destroying Larkin. 8-1. A minute 40 in the first period remaining. Holy cow. Shout out to all 50 of you watching right now. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Just a PE teacher from Connecticut trying to make it on YouTube. And I also talk about wrestling, get the viewers up. Let them know, because there should be more of this going on. Like, this shouldn't all be monetized. Like, I'm not making any money off this video. I'm just trying to talk wrestling and watch it with people. Like, I don't understand why this is a big deal. This is crazy. I mean, and Blaze is winning against Ayala again, 4-1. But I just don't understand why they didn't show the takedown. Usually ESPN's very good with the takedowns going on. But the fact that Seidel is winning 8-1, and for those of you that don't know Seidel, he took down Jax Forrest 3 times this year and lost to Jax Forrest last year in the PIAA Pennsylvania State Championships to make him not be a 4-timer potentially a 3-timer. I can't remember. I think he's only a 3-timer. He would have been a 4-timer. Appreciate you, Sam Pennington. I don't know who you are, but it really means a lot to me. All these unexpected compliments make that dopamine rush go through. Appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Just trying to help grow the sport of wrestling. I'm not trying to make any money off of this video at all. I don't care about money. I'm just trying to talk wrestling and make good quality videos. Look at Seidel destroying Larkin. Now, does anybody think Ayala's going to get a takedown in the third period? Or is he too scared of Marcus Glaze? Yes, Glory. I said Glaze, not Blaze. And Blaze is a beast. I just don't see him winning against Forrest. I'm sorry, everybody. Because even if he wrestles his base, his head, hands, hips defense really well, Jackson's going to keep shooting. Right? How can he not get a stall call or two? Jax doesn't stop scoring. Same with Aaron Seidel. He doesn't stop scoring. I'm kind of frustrated that the NCAA didn't big dog it and just say we want Seidel versus Blaze, Davino versus Jax in the semis. I don't know why they had to do that to us. I don't need to watch the same match 3 times because does anybody think there's going to be a different outcome to the match between Davino and Blaze? It's going to go into rideouts, right? I mean, who are we kidding here? Davino might win it all. I just think Forrest is going to beat him. But great pick, Sam Pennington. Can't disagree with you there. But I got Forrest winning it. I always got to get tougher, though. I mean, isn't he wrestling Spencer Lee every day? I mean, who am I to talk? They would mess me up, but I'm not trying to lose the same person 4 or 5 times as a returning 2-time national finalist. Come on, man. Bird, look into his TikTok. 14-5 for Davino. The major decision. He looks devastated. That's sad. Who's Illinois' coach now? Does Isaiah Martinez help out there? Aymar still help out there? Does anybody know? Because I know Justin Delgado, 2-time NCAA champ from Illinois, helps out at Brown. There's a few Connecticut wrestlers there from GFA that go there, which is cool. But who's their coach again at Illinois? Because they got to lock in. That 2012 to 2017 run, 2018 run with Delgado and Aymar. Oh my God, that was the best wrestling. 4-1 right now. 1 minute and 7 seconds left in the Ayala versus Blaze match. Marcus Blaze is winning 4-1, 53 seconds of riding time. I'm calling it right now that he's going to ride out Ayala. Seidel 14-1. Should get another point here over Larkin. Oh, it's only the second period. Yep. Bad Granby. So what Larkin just did that wasn't smart for any of the youth wrestlers listening, or high school wrestlers for that matter. You don't Granby, which is like pretty much a friend flip just for the kids watching. You don't Granby when someone's got a leg in between your legs, or when they're hooking it with a Western is what we call it in wrestling. You can't do that because they're just going to stick you or get back points like Seidel did. And I'm pumped to watch that rematch. I'm pumped. I just wish it was the NCAA finals. All right, Blaze is riding Ayala. No Diddy. Bad. I mean, this is Ayala. Come on, kid. You were supposed to be Tom Brands' prodigy. Chat, do you think Tom Brands is leaving this year or what? I think he's going to leave this year. I think he should go out with it. Because you know what? If Caliendo doesn't make the finals, it's over. Over. I know they got Leo DeLuca and those 5 recruits coming in next year. I still can't believe Steve Mako sent both his kids there. Are Mako's kids wrestling next year? I mean, he even transferred out to go to Oklahoma State. Like, for those of you that don't know Steve Mako, he's arguably one of the top 5 heavyweight wrestlers of all time for college wrestling. He wrestled 2 years at Iowa, won an NCAA championship, and then 2 years at Oklahoma State and won 3 total. I think he only lost his freshman year, and he was a true freshman from New Jersey. His sons are now wrestling, and I believe they're both going to Iowa, or maybe just one of his sons. And then obviously Basha Mania, another YouTube podcaster. I don't care about giving names, but they did a great video on Iowa getting like 5 recruits a few months back. But come on, these people are gonna leave. Shout out to Marcus Blaze. 5-3 win over Ayala. Ayala wrestled really tough. Ayala doesn't have that quit in him. He's going to finish his senior year taking third, unlike one of my all-time favorites, Spencer Lee. Even if he's watching right now, love you, Spencer Lee, but you got to finish the job. Mama mentality. Job's not finished. I know you were broken, but you got to go out there one more time so the crowd could have cheered for you. But it's all good. I hope you go win the gold medal and don't beat me up. Shout out to all the freshmen. We got Seidel, Forrest, Blaze, Davino. The top 4 semifinal matches. Sorry, the top 4 in the semifinal matches are freshmen. Like, what are we doing, chat? And I get it. I get it. Jax Forrest is 19. He's 3 months older than Blaze or whatever. Some people graduate high school at 19, right? Seidel is a redshirt freshman, and Davino's a redshirt freshman too. I mean, these people are amazing, amazing athletes. It's funny. My twin and I just did the HYROX a few weeks ago, and we're in pretty good shape. I'm not saying I'm the best HYROX athlete, which is like the new fitness thing, but all we kept saying was, can you imagine what a Division I wrestler would do at one of these events? You know, they would dominate. Yeah, yes, they are. Great call, blah, blah. These 133 contests are going to be crazy. What time are the contests starting? Maybe I'll do some live chat during then. Are going to be crazy. I just don't know if I could do a live chat in my living room all day. So I'll have to figure out where to watch it. Maybe I could do it on my iPhone again. We'll see. I just don't know. All right, I'm going to just plug my computer in, everybody. What time are the contests at? Whoever just commented that, the real... Yo, that was amazing. I ain't quitting on nobody, my boy. But I got some stuff to do too. We'll see. We'll see. Dang, what time are the contests starting? All right, let's look at the brackets for 133. I think Mendez is going to beat him. I think Vega is going to be very hard to take down, but I feel like Mendez is just going to get one takedown and just ride him out. Like third period takedown. He's going to keep shooting his high C's and just do a great job. I might have to pin that comment, the real channel. Who is this over there? That was great. Again, Coach Cala, PE teacher in Connecticut, just trying to help grow the sport of wrestling through my match chat videos. Really appreciate you all watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Even if you don't like the video, just subscribe. Who cares? All right, let's share the screen for the brackets. If you're typing in the chat right now, I can't see because I'm looking at the brackets. 141, everybody. We got Mendez versus Vance Bombauer, who's been wrestling tough, but didn't he have a bad Big Ten? Am I misremembering that one? Stanich versus Ekamedia. Again, Stanich, absolute beast. Didn't wrestle any of the tough competition this year, or am I misremembering? I have Ekamedia winning because when he wrestled Sergio Vega, that was unbelievable. All right, let's see. Now I'm reading the chat. Anytime, Czar, I'm sure I don't even make monies on these videos, so I don't know how I'll get in trouble. Maybe they'll shoot me a warning, but I'm not too worried about it. I mean, really just here to grow the sport, and that's what it's about. Sergio wins that. You think Sergio's winning over Mendez, or you just think winning over the... Where's Sergio at? Over Bailey. I mean, Vega's definitely beating Bailey. Even though I will say Bailey had a great Big Ten tournament, taking third. They must have told him no more money for him. Cornella can't root for Cornell right now. Simon Ruiz lost. Cornell's looking not very good. I got to root for Hardy. How can you not? Also, did anybody see Braden Davis freak out again yesterday? Did anybody see Davis freaking out yesterday after he lost? I mean, I understand it's life. It's their life. I get it. But come on, Brody. Like, lock in. I got Ekamedia beating Luke Stanich and Mendez winning. I got Mendez, Ekamedia, Hardy, Vega. Anybody disagree? Will Dylan Palacio be a guest on this watch party? I feel like I know that name. Who is that? Why can't I think of him? Argraw's back. Argraw, you're the man for always responding in the chat, dude. Oh, he got mad. That's why he got mad? I didn't realize that. I would freak out too, but he's gotta have better. You know, he's gotta lock in off the mat. Who are we kidding? Why am I gonna defend that dude? This is supposed to be role models for the kids. At the end of the day, role models. Most famous wrestler from Connecticut. Recent years, I would say Kevin Jack was a 3-time All-American. He is the NCAA or NC State assistant coach. Nico Provo from Stanford just wrestled in the second round last night. And I forget who the other wrestler from Connecticut is. But there's been a few. And then TJ Hepburn was a Division II national champion. He lost to Kyle Dake 4-1, beat James Green, beat Alex Derringer. But he went Division II to Nebraska Kearney and won either 2 national championships. He was nasty. Perry is from Connecticut. The wrestler that had that awful accident, 10 years ago, Richard Perry, where that thing went through his eye. He's an absolute beast. Thanks, Argra, for the shout out on my SpongeBob and Patrick. They're always looking out for me. There's been quite a few. Kearney. Yeah, I don't know enough about that school to hate him, but I'm sure they're not that bad. All right, let's watch some wrestling. All right, Vega's shooting really tough against Bailey. Vambar and Mendez hasn't scored yet. It's been 90 seconds. What are we doing, chat? Come on. But yeah, if I had to pick one wrestler from Connecticut that's the most famous, I would have to say Kevin Jack right now. I mean, 3-time All-American. His brother Ryan just won. He's wrestling in the. Oh no, he's not wrestling in quarters. Is he at 149? No, 141. He must have lost in the second round last night, wrestling in the consies. But he was a 3-time All-American. He lost in the semifinals as a true freshman to Logan Stieber, which was insane. And he pretty much put Connecticut back on the map. Oh, really? That's really cool. Wow, when you made that previous comment, the real chapter 3, I thought you were just one of my wrestlers messing with me. That's so funny. But I appreciate you. Appreciate it. That's cool. I still don't really know who Dylan Palacio is. I gotta look that up. Dylan Palacio. Was he the original Take Me Down? Oh wait, yeah, I've seen him. Take Me Down 1,000. Yeah, I've seen him before. Right. Why would he join the chat? Does he like that? My favorite wrestling shoe, right off the top of my head. I have the Nike Freaks right now. Don't love them as much. I think they're the coolest looking out of all of them. So that's why I had to get my Riz up on the wrestling mat. I wear them when I coach wrestling. Obviously, every wrestling coach has to have the best drip, right? Yes, he was a Cornell wrestler. I just remembered after looking him up, he was the original guy to do the Take Me Down, win $1,000, and then Giorgio obviously blew that up. I really like the Inflicts, but my favorite that I wore in high school were the Jordan Burroughs 2012 Olympic ones that came out, the black and golds. All I see is gold. I just remember the grip. The grip being so good on the mat and just doing awesome. But in recent memory, the last 2 wrestling seasons, up until I got the Nike Freaks, I had the best wrestling shoe. The Wolverines, Rudy's ones. If you didn't see those Wolverine drops, you were missing out. I did a sick video on that when I was just up and coming on YouTube 2 years ago. Probably still one of my better videos. Who am I kidding? Up and coming. But if you want to go watch my my shoe review on that, the Wolverine Rudy's wrestling collab, those felt so amazing on the mat. My only knock on them was the yellow got so dirty right away. I probably wore them 3 times before they were getting black and our mat is blue. And I was like, oh, come on. 5-1 right now for Jesse Mendez, though. Doing great. He's just pushing the pace. I think if he bonuses everybody in the tournament, he will probably be the Hodge winner. But can anybody argue with Mitchell Messingbrink and Josh Barr getting the 100% bonus? Like, I don't think so. Bailey's winning right now, 1-0 though, but he's backing out. He ain't even shooting right now. That's stalling. No stalling. That's grounding and freestyle. Now, imagine if Iowa upsets another Oklahoma State kid. I felt really bad for D. Lockett, but What are you gonna do? They got it. You got to wrestle all 7 minutes. Look at that cradle coming. Oh, he stepped over it. He's getting it. He's getting it. He stepped over the leg. Turk. That's a short Turk right there. Step between the legs. Do the crossface. Now, though, that's a great position to be in because if they look into you, cradle. If they look away, crossface or gable bar. That was incredible. Look at Nazir Bailey shooting his shot, man. Bailey's doing a great job against Vega. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Well, hopefully the Cornell wrestler joins my chat. That'd be sick. What up, Dylan Palacio? Who commented that earlier? Joe Sway. I don't know who Joe Sway is, but appreciate the comment, my man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We actually went to a wow. Look at that near side cradle coming right here. He's putting him to his back. He has to. What is going on? Third period, 2 minutes left. All right, Vega with the takedown. It is 3-1 right now, chat. 36 seconds left in the second period for them. 9-2 Jesse Mendez is winning. 2 minutes left in the third period for Mendez versus Vance Vombar. He is at, he needs to get a takedown for a major. He needs to get the takedown for the major, chat. He needs to. If you're just watching, I've been doing these match chats every week. Over the weekend, I actually posted a video because I'm trying to start a mini series about the most controversial calls in NCAA wrestling history. I obviously started with Jordan Oliver versus Logan Stieber. I still don't understand how that's not a takedown at the end of the match. As you watch it slow without the commentary, I can see that Oliver doesn't pop his head out, but you tell me. Go watch that video. Go hype it up. Subscribe. I plan on doing one of those once a week once NCAA's is over and probably live stream some RAF if I don't have to buy that subscription, though. Oh, my gosh. All these subscriptions are crazy. Wow, Stanich is beating Ekamandia right now. What? And Brock Hardy's only winning 5-3 against Cornella? All right, so right now, Stanich is winning 5-4, minute 13 left in the third period, and Brock Hardy is winning against Cornella 5-3. Wow. Is Stanich going to get this W, chat? That's almost 3. That's almost 3. If Cornella scoops the, like right there, if he pops his head up, that's 3. No, now he's got the head scissor coming. We were just talking about Logan Stieber versus Jordan Oliver. If he grabs the leg and pops his head up, that's the similar position, and that would be 3. He's got to get it over. He's got to do a little head whip. Get a little whiplash in there. Ekamandia's got to get up, bro. Come on, kid. You got 9 seconds to get out. Well, 32 seconds, but he doesn't want to get that riding time point. Yo, what is going on with Brock Hardy? How is that a stalemate call? How are we calling that a stalemate? That was crazy. 5-3. Cornell's got the chance to win it, and they're calling that a stalemate? I don't know about that one, Chad. What do you think? Stanich just rode out Ekamandia like a dog. Shout out to Luke Stanich. That is what it's about, man. Holy cow. Holy cow, that was insane. That was unbelievable. Unreal. Great match by Luke Stanich. Shout out to him. He's going to have a great match. I believe he's wrestling Jesse Mendez in the semis. We'll take a look after. And then again. Wow. Cornella went all out. No stall calls there. Nothing. And then Vega versus Bailey. I mean, this is what I expected from Nazir Bailey. Obviously to wrestle tough, but as any wrestler in the chat knows, you know when you wrestle. I'm showing the screen right now. Self wrestler. How do you see it right here, my boy? You know when you're wrestling to win and wrestling not to get embarrassed. And it looks like he's wrestling to not get embarrassed. But he might get him. Who am I kidding? Show the screen more. Oh, my bad. Yeah, right there. This is unbelievable. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All 100 of you, come on, that'd be sick. I'm at 1,095 right now. If you help me get to 1,200, all 100 of you in the chat, that would be unbelievable. Let's see where we're at on the YouTube. Word, I got six of you subscribed. Thank you. But I would let's get that count up to 1,200 right now. There's 100 of you in the chat. Let's go. I'm showing the wrestling. We're talking over here. Come on, chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you give me a follow on Instagram too or TikTok, that would be huge. It's just Coach_Cala, where I make content videos, fitness educational videos. I do youth wrestling videos, all great stuff. But YouTube specifically, I plan on just doing mat chats. I'm going to start doing shoe reviews again because I love that stuff. And then every so often, I'll do a get, move, and talk, what I'm talking about, HYROX is, marathon training, etc. I really enjoy doing these lives, and the long form content is really helping me out with organization on the YouTube side of it. My bad, agreed. We're going back to it in a second, bro. All right, I got strangers trying to dictate my day. Get out of here. All right, let's move on. I want to share that one. I want to share the other screen. All right. Appreciate all of you. Thanks for watching. This has been great so far, but let's move on to... Wait, let me get the charger first. Who are we kidding? I'm getting the charger. I'm just grabbing the charger. All right, got the charger. Yeah, I got the SpongeBob background. Thanks for doing this. I didn't want to pay the extra for ESPNU. Any Billy Pin Vega is crazy. You're chatting it up over there. Catch attention, my boy. All right, let's move on to 149. I got Van Ness winning it all. He's wrestling Swiderski. That should be a win for Van Ness. Young versus Lamer. I would like to see Maryland get a nice win. Wasilewski versus McNeil. Laughlin McNeil's getting that W. Valencia versus Jackson Joy, who's been having a great tournament. If you haven't been watching, Jackson Joy looks really tough. But yeah, appreciate all of you. If you would love to subscribe, that would be amazing. It just takes 1 second to click the button. If you can also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, that would be great. It's just Coach_Cala. My goal is just to help my students and supporters get moving through fitness educational videos, mainly where I talk about mat chat wrestling now as of 2026. And then I'll talk about marathon training, HYROX stuff, because that's a new fitness trend and I love it. Shoe reviews are coming to YouTube more because I actually did really well with those for a while and I didn't think they were good. And the Canes one, the guy that owns Canes, like that croc looking shoe, I'm wearing them right now. He donated 20 to my lacrosse team. It was sick. So yeah, you never know what video is going to blow up next. I'm just going to plug in my charger. But yeah, comment in the chat. Who do you think's winning the quarterfinals at 149, everybody? Get an extension cord. All right. Just plugging it in. Just got to plug my laptop in. Let's go. We got it. We got the extension cord. Who do we think's winning at 149, everybody? Got to share my screen. All right. No. This microphone is pretty big, though. I got to try to figure out. There we go. Perfect. All right. Shout out to the 75 of you still in the chat watching. Really means a lot to me. Just trying to grow my YouTube channel, so please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm at that 100. I'm at 1,108. Let's go. Help me get to 1,200 today. I got 75 of you in here. Come on, just hit the subscribe button. On Instagram, it's just Coach_Cala, where I'm just trying to help my students and supporters get moving. Right here, too easy to find. Bam, get that W. Hit that like button, subscribe. I'm grabbing a water. All right. Again, if you're just new to the channel, I've been doing a mat chat every week where I'm talking NCAA wrestling, giving live updates. I'm just trying to support NCAA wrestling, college wrestling, all wrestling as much as I can. Love the sport. I'm the New Haven wrestling coach in Connecticut. We have the best pizza and the best wrestlers, so come at me. Wow. Great shot by Swiderski. Shane Van Ness, you got to lock in. That's sick. The Colorado school, that's awesome. To be the greed. How'd you know I'm broke? Oh, because I said I was a PE teacher? Yeah, you're right. I'll take Venmo. No, I'm playing. That's the wrong channel. My students might be watching. I can't talk like that. Jackson Joy in on a beautiful shot. Got his boot in right there. He's going for that pump handle tilt we were talking about earlier with that Jack Sport slips to hit. It's called a ball and chain or a pump handle. You split the legs, put your hand between. Ooh, but good position by Aiden Valencia. Aiden Valencia is a true freshman too, right? Or sorry, a redshirt freshman. That's Zahid's little brother, right? That's pretty awesome. My wrestler in the chat that's watching is at a school in Boston going to be an engineer. So make sure you chat it up about engineering in the chat. No, I'm playing. We're talking wrestling, but that's awesome. Wow, I can't believe Swiderski didn't finish any of those shots. This is crazy. I'm just going to type in my Instagram in the chat. Don't forget to subscribe and follow on Instagram too at Coach_Cala. To be the great you, funny man. All right. Great. Oh, they're not related? The Valencias? Wow, I didn't know that. 0-0. 1 minute left in the first period. Sorry, just got to respond to a few text messages. Jackson Joy is an absolute beast. Who was he practicing with at Cornell that's making him so good, though? Like, I hate saying Penn State has the best room in the world, and I do love Penn State. I'm probably a Penn State fan. I just enjoy watching college wrestling in general, but, like, who are they practicing with at Cornell still? Honestly. Dylan Palacio? Speaking of Cornell, we went there my freshman year, and we got to wrestle a little bit with Kyle Dake. He taught us some stuff. He beat up my volunteer wrestling coach, though. He had 500 people in the room, and he picked like the 103-pound guy to do a near side cradle on. I was like, all right, dude. Never forget it. But he is arguably one of the greatest college wrestlers of all time. I still got Kel Sanderson over him, 3-time Hodge, and never lost. Like LeVar Ball would say, I never lost. All right, Swiderski versus Van Ness. Very slow opening to the first period. I feel like this is, if you watched my last video, I talked a lot about how Van Ness controls them and he puts the pressure on them. Even if they score on him in the second and first period, he just has so much control in the third period that they're scared to wrestle him. They don't know what to do. I'm going to do a video on that, Mike. So I hope you watch. I'm definitely going to have in a few months or a few weeks a Who's the GOAT of college wrestling. So can't wait to hear your feedback on that one. All right. Lamer versus Young, 3-0. So the Maryland kid's not winning. Actually, another Connecticut national champion, I think, still wrestles for Maryland. Cosman, he was nasty to watch in high school. I think he graduated, though. Lachlan McNeil's losing to Waslewski. Say that name 10 times fast. Who are we kidding? 3-0 from UPenn. So not only the smartest wrestler there, but wow. At Penn State or UPenn? Yeah, you're right. I forgot about Yanni, Meyer, and Vito. Vito's got to go up a weight class. He did not look the same. Yes, Mike. Thank you for agreeing. Shane gets better. I think Jordan Burroughs said it best once. Even if he gets taken down, people just feel so pressured that they don't know what to do the rest of the match. Like when Taylor lost to Dake back in 2013, for everybody watching, I hope you have watched that match. I mean, it's the greatest, one of the best college wrestling matches ever. It's the first thing he said. He goes, I just didn't know what to do after I took him down. I was gassed, and that's all I visualized is I was going to take him down off the whistle. He didn't think about the rest of the match. Woo! Valencia, no 3 on that go behind. That's a sick funk roll. No danger either. That's got to be 3. No, he still has his ankle. Wow. Great work, Jackson Joy. Nah, that's not potentially yet. I don't know about that one, big dog. Shane Van Ness with the sip of water. He's got that beautiful head tape wrapped. I'm not sure how you can say Ohio State is the best. I think they're great. They're definitely top 5, but Kel Sanderson's going for what? 13 out of 15 years? 12 out of 14 years? I mean, come on. Who are we kidding? What is everybody betting? I got to start betting, I guess. No, I got Shane winning it. That's one of my picks. So right now I got Mendez in the semis. My only pick right now that's not in it is Nick Bouzakis. Otherwise, I probably would have went 10 for 10. So right now I still can go 9 for 10. I still can't believe Nick Bouzakis lost yesterday. It's just so crazy to me. Wow. This is unreal. Shout out to the 98 of you in the chat. Please don't forget to subscribe. Takes 1 second to just subscribe. Just hit the button, please. Lamer is a beast, huh? 7-0. Shane Van Ness with a nice super duck attempt, but he's not getting it. What are we doing over here? How's Steed on the line for Shane to lose? To be the green. I don't know if you're one of my wrestlers chatting it up, but you'd be good people to hang out with. It sounds like you funny, man. All right. Lamer is an absolute beast. I'm sorry, Lamer. I don't know where you came from, bro, but you are a beast, dude. 10-0. Wow. All right. Third period, 2 minutes left. Van Ness obviously chose down. Does Swiderski ride him for a point? Ride him for 1 minute? Can I move the camera a little right? Got you, Joseph Staley. But you got to subscribe now. Asking too many favors, chat. I have my computer plugged in, so it's in a tough spot to move it around. Look at that beautiful reversal by Van Ness. He is an absolute beast. Hitting a switch in college wrestling has to be one of the hardest things to do. Has to be. Has to be. It is just so tough, and he just did it. Wow, Lamer is winning 12-0 right now. This is unbelievable. 11-0 with the riding time point locked. 12-0. Van Ness is winning 2-1. 34 seconds of riding time. I don't know if Swiderski has it. What do you think David Taylor's saying as his kid's about to lose to his alma mater? Should have been there. Not playing it. Yeah. Wow, what a great match. Aiden Valencia came back. It's 9-8. 9-8 right now. What? Where was this the whole time? Aiden Valencia's coming out the back door. Jackson Joy looks like he's broken. Jackson Joy looks broken in this match right now. Valencia looks like he's got that dog in him. Come on. No. Look at Trent Hill. Yeah, Hayden Hidley. Coaching him as an assistant coach. A 5-time All-American from NC State. That's a beast over there. But how is he winning right now? Oh, it's 10-8 with riding time. 10-8 with riding time for Jackson Joy. All right, Casey Swiderski got out. It's 2-2 with a minute left on the left side of the screen. Right side of the screen, 45 seconds left. Valencia versus Jackson Joy. Does Valencia get a takedown? Great little overhook struck by. He's backing out a lot, though, guys. Or chat. He's backing up a lot, chat. Nice thank you, Coach_Cala. It used to be calisthenics, but my wrestlers couldn't. My elementary PE students couldn't type it in for me to try to get some subscribers. So I changed it to what everybody calls me anyway, Coach Cala. I was like, why would I even make that different? but I appreciate it, Mike. Look at Valencia. He broke him. He broke him. Valencia broke him. He just broke the 2 seed. Sorry. It's my corgi's here. My corgi's here barking at me because I'm getting too excited. Sorry. Valencia, that's called breaking your opponent. To every wrestler watching or athlete watching, that is called taking souls, like David Goggins would say, or he just broke his opponent. He was winning 9-1 when they changed the screen. Joy selling, yo, David. Is that Glory on 2 accounts? Blah, blah. Is that you on 2 accounts over there? Because this dude's funny. He is selling for sure. Shout out to Aiden Valencia. That was awesome. Shane Van Ness for Swiderski in overtime. Who's got the win right here? Who's got it, chat? Who's got it? I'm going Shane Van Ness. That's my second pick. I got Van Ness winning. I'm sorry. I just think he's an absolute beast. Come on, Van Ness. Let's go, Van Ness. David Taylor was still there, yeah, his freshman year. So maybe he knows a thing or two about a thing or two. He tells Swiderski to beat him. That's stalling. No. Okay. I don't know about that one. What do you think, chat? 117 of you in here? Let's go. Yo, David, I don't know who you are, but you are funny, dude. Glory, is that you? Is that Kenny? It has to be one of my wrestlers. Are you David? Chat. I'm texting him right now. Are you David? Amazing. This is literally amazing. 116 people in the chat. Really appreciate you all. Yes, they do. I agree with you, Mike. Look at this over here. McNeil with a short Turk into a pin. My brother Jake was a nasty high school wrestler and wrestled in college. That was his move. That Turk with that football grip on the chin and just post that leg out. Look at him. He's cooked. Shout out to Lachlan McNeil. 4-4. All right, I'm calling Shane Van Ness shot off the whistle. What was the timeout right there? Was it just for bleeding? Does anybody know? Yeah. I mean, how much longer of a break do these guys need? That's my only thing about today's wrestling. There's a lot of breaks. A lot. What was that? Dayton Fix versus RBY match was what? 17-minute match because of all, or was it the Vito Arujau match? It was like 17 minutes. All right, let's see it. Let's see it, chat. Look at that beautiful level change. Oh, but Swiderski. Look at Shane just attacking from his knees. This is an absolute great match. Overtime, he's in that sweep single. See how all the Penn State wrestlers go for that far ankle? Does everybody see that? Shout out to the 40 of you in here. Please subscribe. Why are you not subscribing? It takes a second. But look at that. Great position. He might get a little. Oh, does he pick a side? Does Swiderski pick a side and get an upset? Does Swiderski pick a side and get a upset? Oh, no way. Shane Van Ness is coming out the back door. I'm calling it. Shane Van Ness got it. Stalemate! How was that a stalemate? Sorry, my dog's barking. How is that a stalemate? How was that a stalemate, chat? How is that a stalemate? I mean, you can't throw the brick, right? How can you throw a brick there? Nah, I don't agree with a brick thrown on a stalemate call. Holy cow. Ball don't lie, though. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Van Ness has to get the takedown now. Ball doesn't lie. He got it. Now it's it. Oh, the back of his head's bleeding? Oh, he's bleeding on the back of his head? Dang, I didn't know that. That is BS. I agree with you, Mike. This is unbelievable. I don't know what's crazier, the fact that I have 155 people in the chat or that call right there. So all 155 of you, please subscribe. You rock. Just a local PE teacher trying to help my students and supporters get moving. My goal for 2026 was just to do a Matt Chat weekly series to just get my NCAA or get more viewership for NCAA wrestling. And who knows where this will go? I never know. Imagine doing this for 10 years. Who knows? Come on, let's see what we got. Let's go. Let's go. Finesse has got it. Finesse has got it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's going to be on a Swiderski shot, and he's going to go for that far ankle. Look at him. He's just playing with him. Playing with him. Ref, move. Ooh. He's going to get him. He's going to get him. He can't hang. I don't think Swiderski can hang. What? What? He quit. He quit. He quit. Why did he quit there? Why did he quit there? 1 second left in regular overtime. He stopped wrestling. He broke him. He broke him. See, that's that pressure that Shane Vaness has. That's the dog. He got that dog in him. Not saying Swiderski doesn't, but what just happened? He couldn't hang there. Sorry, Phil. My corgis got you down. I know. Wow, that was unbelievable. Unbelievable. I cannot believe what I just watched. David Taylor gave him a little headbutt. Look at that beautiful cartwheel. No 3 yet. 1 second left. What was that dead fish thing he just did? I mean, they might go 7 for 7. Wow. That was unbelievable. Let's check out the brackets on 157. Who's? Swiderski's not like he used to be in high school? I mean, that was crazy. That was unbelievable. Anthony Urso, thank you for joining the chat. Appreciate it. I know, that was crazy. You click on 10 to 10 too? I'm at 9 for 10. Nick Bouzakis lost in the first round, which is crazy. All right, let's see. Let's share the screen and see the brackets for 157. If anybody's been watching my channel for a few, I had Trelli winning it all about a month ago. Then in my Big Ten video, I predicted that PJ Duke was going to go off and dominate the tournament, which he did. Go watch the Big Ten tournament predictions. But I didn't think he was going to dominate Trelli that bad. I thought he was going to bonus him, but there is no way Duke is losing. I'm sorry. There is no way. Let's see what we got, chat. We got PJ Duke versus Brandon Cannon. Cannon again. I forget what injury he had, that he was out for about 8 weeks. Does anybody know what injury he had? He was out for about 8 weeks. Not the same wrestler he was. Duke's winning that by tech. Robideau versus Larkin. Larkin doesn't get enough media either because they are on Arizona State. Robideau looks really good. I think he took second at Big 12s. Did he lose at Big 12s? He might have lost at Big 12s. He is a beast wrestler. I don't know. I feel like my gut's telling me to go with Larkin. So right now I got Duke, Larkin, Shapiro over Waters, and Taylor over Webster. Will there be any upsets? Larkin, thank you. Appreciate it, guys. I forgot what I was doing the other day when I was watching Big Tens. I was working or something, and I had to watch it while I was working. Oh, no, I was at the HYROX, of course. I was at the HYROX in Washington, D.C. HYROX, the new fitness event, where it's 8 different stations and 5 miles all combined together. And while I was there, I was just watching the Big Tens. I couldn't mediate and moderate all of the conference wrestling. So thanks for putting it in the chat. All right, let's get back to this. Taylor over Webster. So does anybody think there will be a big upset here? Nah, I don't think so. I think this is I don't want to say really easy, but I want to say that this is really easy. I got Duke over Cannon, Larkin over Robideau, Waters over Shapiro. Does Webster pull off a crazy upset? What do you think, chat? Jaden Joseph, you got Larkin with it all? Great pick. I got Duke winning it. He wrestles. He's from my friend's hometown in Carmel, New York. He's a beast. And then He wrestled with my friend Nick Newell, the best MMA fighter to come out of Connecticut with one arm. He's an absolute beast. A few years ago, and Nick said that PJ is just an absolute beast. So cannot say PJ's not going to win now. Come on. Nick Newell saying that. All right. Yeah, Braden Davis was way better, but isn't Michigan not the best? It definitely is a mental thing. My friend or a coworker of mine went to school with him, or she's still at Penn State, I think, and she always says he's just got a crazy head, crazy brain. Unfortunately, not good. He did jump up a few weights, but I don't know how he's going to wrestle next year in the lineup. I just don't know how he's going to wrestle in the lineup. Like, what are we doing? You got Tyler Kasak coming back. You got Nate Desmond in the lineup. Blaze, Ono. I mean, what is going to happen to Penn State's lineup next year? I think next year will be their best team ever. I think so too, Apollo. I agree. All right, let's get ready to watch. Again, thank you all for joining and sharing this time with me during Mat Chat episode 13. I'm your host, Coach Cala, just trying to help my students and supporters get moving and do weekly Mat Chats for NCAA Wrestling because this is what I love, and that was my goal for 2026. If you're interested in fitness educational stuff like marathon training, HYROX stuff, shoe reviews, that's all stuff I'm planning on working on for my YouTube channel. So don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram and TikTok too. All right, but let's watch. Oh, come on now. How's the screen? We good? 120 of you in the chat. I expect all 120 of you to subscribe right now. I'm checking it. How do I do that subscribe counter on here? I'm only at 20 more this chat? Nah, we got to get that to 1,200 right now. Let's go. Start subscribing. Let's go. All right. Look at Robidoux in on a deep shot on Larkin right off the whistle. PJ Duke already took down Cannon while I was showing you my phone. This is crazy. Yeah, Ono and Desmond, right. I have no clue where Kasak is wrestling next year. I don't think he beats PJ Duke, and I don't think Duke is going there to redshirt as a sophomore. I just don't believe it. I don't believe Duke is wrestling at Penn State to sit on the bench. I think he's there just to wrestle. Also, another great wrestler from Connecticut. He didn't wrestle in Connecticut per se, but William Hankel's on the team for Penn State. He should be in the lineup next year, taking Levi Haynes' spot, unless Joe Seeley or Casey Cunningham's kid beats him. I got William Hankel making it in the lineup. He is an absolute beast. I love that Penn State does that podcast too. Like, everybody should be doing this podcast. And I wonder if they got in trouble when they showed the Kel Sanderson versus Daniel Cormier match. I mean, does it really matter? Like, we're all watching TV on or whatever. 100% agree with that, DeBreed. A little, right? These people are crazy, man. All right. I can't move it because of my charger. What am I at? Yeah, I can't move it too good. There we go. All right, there we go. Oh, can't do that. All right. Let's see what we got. Taylor versus Webster, 0-0. 1 minute left in the first period. Meyer Shapiro versus Ty Waters, West Virginia. Great ankle pick by Meyer Shapiro. That was sick. I just haven't been the biggest fan of him since he said everybody's cheating. They're on steroids. Yeah, well, I mean, come on. They all are. No, they're not. Not in college. My only thing is with Penn State is their off the mat stuff. I feel like that one video from Kirk McHenry didn't get blown up. But last summer, how much stuff went on with them? That was crazy last summer. And then also, like, when Aaron Brooks said in an interview he never works out, and then he got caught with steroids, wasn't the best look for Penn State. I mean, it's crazy, man. All right, Brandon Cannon got out again, 6-2. PJ Duke's winning. Look at Webster trying to take down the defending national champion. This is amazing right now. Yeah, I agree. If Mitch or Josh Barr lose, it's rigged. Definitely rigged. Come on now. Look at Cannon almost taking out Duke. Look at Duke with those level changes and shots. Again, he wrestled with notorious Nick Newell, my friend, where I coach youth wrestling at his gym. When Nick Newell, arguably one of the best MMA fighters with only one hand, I should say, the best MMA fighter with only one arm, is saying PJ Duke is a beast, you're going to listen to him. He is an absolute beast. Look at this right here. That's called a roll through tilt, a cross wrist tilt. And if the other guy keeps rolling through, you could potentially mess up that move like Charlie Taylor did. So that was great defense by Webster. I just feel like Cannon doesn't. I really want to know what his injury was. I feel bad for him. Yeah, PJ Duke is on a mission for sure. Thanks, Gold 2269. Of course. Thank you. Means a lot to me. Just trying to help support the wrestling community. If the NCAA gets mad at me for doing this small video, they're crazy. I'm not sure if I will be doing it for the semis. Maybe I will ask my. Who's in the chat right now blowing it up with the stuff? I'm not sure if I'll be doing for the semis because I have friends coming over to watch, but maybe I'll do a breakdown in the morning about the semis and what I'm thinking for the finals. So I'm expecting you all to be there. So we'll see. We'll see. And I don't think I'm going to do all the wrestlebacks after. I gotta get ready. It's my dog's gotcha day. She's the best corgi. So I'm going to hang out with her too. Charlie Taylor's doing tough on top right now. He's been riding him for quite a bit. I think Duke's going to get the tech in a second. Yes, he is. That's a bot. All right, I'm going to ban them. How do I ban you? Report or remove? Remove. Remove. Sorry, I had to change the screen. Word. Bots. Come on, let's go. Duke is on a mission to get the tech fall. This is unbelievable. He's just way too good. This is unreal. Taylor's still riding really tough, though, on top. 47 seconds of riding time is really good. Look at Larkin over there versus Robideau. 3-2, Robideau's winning. Love the pink hair, but you got to be tougher if you're going pink hair, bro. Let's go. 150 of you in the chat means a lot. What are with all these bots? Is it because I'm showing the videos? Come on, get out of here, bots. Can I report you? I'll report you. Report. There it is. Report. Hide user on my channel. Okay. Remove. Trying to remove these bots. Sorry, people, if you're watching. Trying to remove the bots. Ty Waters, they haven't showed them on the screen in a bit. Devin Toe reviews a bunch of troops. If that's true, I appreciate you all out there. But don't forget to subscribe. 150 of you. Come on. Who knows what's true when you're all just typing in the chat? It's crazy. Of course, and it's too easy to buy steroids. You can get, when I was in college, there was SARMs was a thing. When I was in high school, test boosters were a thing. Then you got Jet Mass, which was a mass gainer. Then this and that. It's just too easy to buy anything. Now you got BPC one. I'm saying too much. I got elementary students watching this stuff. I can't be saying all that. I should just be telling them to get moving. That's my slogan. If anybody wants to know. All right, Robideau is winning right now, 3-2. Going into the third period versus Larkin. Charlie Taylor with 1 minute of riding time and then let him out. Larkin is losing 3-2, Joseph Staley. If anybody's from Connecticut, shout out all the Connecticut people watching right now. I'm the New Haven wrestling coach. I'm sure you've seen me with my high energy walking around. Pretty exciting to be around. But look at this body lock move. Oh, thank goodness he let go of that. That was bad for a second for Trelly. Webster is going at him, though. Look. Cannon's not wrestling right now on the screen. Oh, Cannon's not wrestling right now on the screen. Robideau beating Larkin right now. Oh, but Larkin with that sick reversal. Oh, Cannon Webster. My bad. I read it as Brandon Cannon. Shout out to Bede. Let's go, people. Come on. All right, so right now, Charlie Taylor's winning 2-1 with the riding time point. But a great shot by Webster. Great shot by Webster. He's in on a full split, Charlie Taylor. Look at this for Webster. This is unbelievable if he gets Charlie Taylor down. That was a sick shot in the Nike Freaks that I have. Wow. And Landon Robideau, great takedown against Larkin. Did you just see that? That was insane. What are all these people doing in my chat? Larkin's score right now is 6-5. Robideau with a sick takedown. Try to remove these people from the chat. Larkin, please, is right. That would be sick. Wow. This is unreal. I don't know what's crazier. Robideau with that sick takedown or having 160 people in this chat right now. This is unreal. This has been a great day. I don't care if it's because I'm showing the screen. This is about showing college wrestling. I am not monetized. I'm making no money on this video. People, let's go. That was sick for Charlie Taylor. Way to win it. That's the defending champ. And what they say is to beat the champ, you got to beat the champ. Larkin, man. 6-6, 20 seconds left. Look at Robideau in that sick shot again. They're out of bounds. Out of bounds there. This channel is Coach_Cala, just a local PE teacher from Connecticut, trying to help my students and supporters get moving. But my main goal for 2026 was to start a Mat Chat series where I talked NCAA wrestling. This is one of the few times where I really showed the screen. I really don't ever do this. So, but we'll see what happens. Wow. Great scramble over here. Shapiro versus Waters, 5-5-2. 30 seconds left. 6-5 for Waters. Shapiro looks gassed. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Ty Waters. Overtime on the left side of the screen, too. Robideau versus Larkin. Yeah, Shapiro let him up and has not attacked one time. Cornell fell apart. He's broken. You can see it in his face. Poor kid. Now he's going to say he's on steroids. I don't know what that backflip thing was. That was crazy, my boy. Look at Robideau in on that sweep single, but right there. Beautiful Matt Wizard. Sorry. Oh, but great re-attack. Cradle locked up. That's 3. Robideau with the takedown, people. Robideau with the takedown. That was unbelievable. OK State. Who? Yo, that was unbelievable. Unbelievable match. Landon Robideau with a sick takedown at the end of that match. To the 160 people in the chat, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go. I wouldn't say upsets. There's tons of upsets yesterday. I feel like these matches are way too close in seeds to be upsets. But yes, Landon Robideau did just defeat Larkin. I mean, that was just unbelievable what just happened. That was crazy. All right, let's share the screen and show what's going to happen next. Nope, I don't want that. Cancel. Wow, what a great match. Shout out to David Taylor. What's that, his 3rd wrestler in the semis? Nobody's coming up at 165, obviously, because D. Lockett lost, unfortunately. I can't wait to watch Joey Blaze, though. All right, I'm sharing my screen for the next match, people. Sorry, for the brackets. 165. Does anybody really think Messenbrink's losing? Does anybody? Because that will probably be a bigger upset than Spencer Lee, Gable Stevenson, and Dan Gable losing to Larry Owings. Ruiz versus Alvin. I got Ruiz winning. He just won the Big 12s. He's a beast. I hope Caliendo wins, but Parco's win over Downey yesterday was sick. And then we got Blaze versus Denny. You got to root for Joey Blaze. How can you not? He is such a beast, just like his brother Marcus. He just doesn't get enough love for it because he goes to Purdue. I did a mat chat for that Purdue match, I believe, and that Purdue match filming was so bad. Or no, I didn't because the video was not good to watch. But yeah, that Purdue match was not good, cameraman. Yeah, Robideau does look. I was just thinking that too as I was watching, but he's a beast. I love how David Taylor told him though, if you're gonna come out to Michael Myers theme music, you have to be a killer on the mat. You can't just win in triple overtime. Like, come on, where are we doing this? Where am I finding the updated brackets? On NCAA's website from yesterday, they have the quarterfinals updated as of last night. So if you just go to ncaa.com, right here, as soon as I scroll down, bam, updated brackets after session 2. Go to the bracket. As you can see, Messingbrink has tagged everybody. He's on a 100% bonus right now. So guaranteed bonus is Hepner. Ruiz beats Alvin in my eyes. Parco versus Caliendo is going to be good. I hope Caliendo wrestles his best because I would like him to be in the semis versus Blaze to try to get his get back. And then I got Blaze over Denny. Yeah, Parco's a beast. DeBreed is funny, man. I don't know who you are, DeBreed, but you are funny, man. But shout out to the 160 of you staying in the chat. Really appreciate it. If I get more bots coming in, though, I might have to just keep the brackets on. We'll see, because that was like 10 bots at once. That was wild. So I'm originally from Brooklyn, along with my whole family, and it is tough. Brooklyn pizza, like crispy, is very good. Very good. I will say Connecticut probably has better spots all around in the same 5-minute walk. Sally's, Pepe's, Moderns down the street, bars down the street. It's unbelievable. Yo, what is with all these bots? Who's sending all these bots here? But yeah, I'm from Connecticut too. Born in Brooklyn though. My whole family's from there. But Crispy Pizza is great. If you know, I've never heard of Crispy. Shout out Crispy Pizza in Brooklyn, Decker Heights. They all rock. But yeah, both Larkins lost. Got to be the name, unfortunately. But I would have to go with Connecticut, New Haven. Hopefully, no more bots. I might have to stop showing the screen with the matches going on. I don't plan on it, but if there's more bots coming, I might have to figure it out. The food is trash in the South. That stinks, Mike. I heard the pizza's not that great from down there. Masalama from Tokyo. Shout out Masalama from Tokyo. Did you just run the Tokyo Marathon? So I really grew, or in the 2010s, I was big on Iowa winning, obviously. But once Cael Sanderson turned it around, I was a big fan of David Taylor and Ed Ruth. So I probably would say I lean towards my bias with Penn State. I also think it's unbelievable what he's doing with the program, Cael Sanderson. So I would probably say that. But I really love watching great wrestling. So I try to root for, the underdogs too. Like if Caliendo wrestles Mitchell Messingbrink for the 10th time, I would kind of want Caliendo to win, even though Mitchell's an absolute beast. Thank you, David. I agree with you, Apollo. I think he gets his get back too. They are very aggressive. They are what Iowa style was for Penn State. That's all I'm going to say there. That is what Iowa style was when I was growing up in the 2000s. That's what our wrestling coaches would tell us, to wrestle like Iowa style. Our singlet was black and gold, just like that. I mean, I used to watch Iowa the season before the state tournaments. Like this is what I watched. But unfortunately, they're not as good. I really enjoyed watching Spencer Lee. He's probably my favorite wrestler. But I've always loved good wrestling. Wow, look at this. Hepner with almost a takedown of Mitchell Messingbrink? What is going on? No, cradled up. Done. To his back. No, nothing. He got out. No. Look at Caliendo going to work on Parco. No tips on that one. I do love Iowa too. I hope they change it around. I just don't know who's going to be their next head coach. That's the issue. Who's going to be their next head coach? I would root for Ben Askren to do that. To do it. Look at Hepner trying to take down Messingbrink. I said it in the chat earlier. If Hepner wins, this is a bigger This is a bigger upset than Dan Gable losing to Larry Owings. This is bigger than Spencer Lee losing. This is bigger than Gable Stevenson losing. This is unbelievable what Hebner is doing right now. What is going on over here? Are you all seeing this from North Carolina? Another great wrestler from Connecticut was the North Carolina captain a couple years back, Esposito. I don't want to give out first names, but he was a beast wrestler in Connecticut. There better be no stalemate here. He better not call it. He should be wrestling tough here. Hebner, dive for that leg, dude. Let's go. Mitchell wants a stalemate. There should be no stalemate. Hebner should be wrestling tough right now to try to get that takedown. Not get a spin behind 3. Wow. Shout out to Hebner. Wow. Caliano versus Parco. Caliano is just dictating the pace as always. I don't expect anything else. Nah. Dan Gable or Gable Stevenson? I don't know about that. What are with all these bots, chat? This is crazy. I don't care about March Madness. It's March Madness. I've never seen so many bots in my life. Dan Gable or Gable Stevenson? I felt like Gable. That was insane. I mean, we all jumped off the couch like it was crazy. I still remember sitting there though, watching Spencer Lee, telling my older brother who watches just the finals usually every year, how amazing Spencer Lee was, and then he lost was insane. It was just insane. Dan Gable losing was crazy. Obviously, I mean, never lost, but yeah. Trying to read the chat. Look at this Mitchell Messingring match though. No, he got hurt. Hebner got hurt. Hebner got hurt. I think he popped his shoulder out. Thank you, Christian, for commenting that. I have Fubo, Flow Wrestling, Big 10, Big 10 Plus. Why isn't this just on one of those channels? I had to buy Fubo just for this. This is unbelievable. I understand the chips thing with Mitchell Messingbrink, but nobody's been close to beating him since his freshman year. I agree with you, Eric. Not bigger than either Gable. You the man, college wrestling troll. What do you think about Spencer Lee? I understand that Gable Stevenson was the returning champ, but he took a few years off, right? He was dabbling. I would love to see Caliendo get a title. I would love it. Oh man, I can't believe this dude Hefner's hurt. Look at Caliendo going to work though, chat. I really hope that Hefner didn't break his shoulder. That was crazy. Crazy of him to do. No, they're getting the stretcher? No. 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 Don't get the stretcher out. Don't do that to him. Yeah, he might be cooked. I don't know what happened to him. I thought it was his shoulder. Hope it's not his neck. Oh, I hope he didn't break his neck or anything. The full Alvin match? Alvin and the Chipmunks? Right? I'm only watching from Fubo, so they only have 2 matches on at a time. But they should be changing it. Nobody should be watching somebody be put on a stretcher. Oh. No. You never want to see an athlete get on a stretcher. Hepner from UNC. Oh wow, the momentum just changed. Look at Joey Blaze wrestling tough against Denny though. And then there's Alvin. Alvin's on, the kid that just upset, obviously, the number 2 seed. Sorry, the number 5 seed, D Lockett. Oh, Hefner got back up. Hebner just got up with the stretcher on the mat next to him. I got Jax Forrest winning at 33. Don't forget to subscribe. I said it here first. Come on, people. We got 165 of you in the chat. I'm only up 30 subs. Come on, just Coach Cala right there. Coach_Cala. So easy to type in. COACH_Cala. CALA. Come on. Wow, look at Hebner still wrestling. I hope Mitchell gives him a pat or something. Mitchell messing McRedding on the shot. Obviously, he got that refresher. No takedown yet, though. 17 seconds left in the match. How is he? Hebner is wrestling tough, people. I do not know him. This is unbelievable. How can you not, like, this is what I'm talking about. How can you not root for him now? How can you not root for That's a takedown. Now he has his ankle. How did they get the stretcher out? Like, this is just it's 0-0 for the messing brink match, Didi. Holy cow. But they just brought out the stretcher for Hebner. Like, they just brought it out, and then he's still wrestling. If he beats Mitchell right now, that'd be one of the biggest upsets ever. How can you not root for him right now? Come on, Hebner. Even though I love Mitchell and I love his rival music, it's 0-0 right now. Mitchell's riding tough on top. 2 minutes left in the second period. It just started. Over on the Alvin versus Ruiz match. Is this going to be another Ruiz losing? I think so. It's going to be another Ruiz match losing, I think. It's 4-2 right now. Alvin's winning from Colombia. Did Colombia ever have a national champion? Oh, I jinxed it. Sorry, chat. No, never mind. He's back up. Back in that body lock where he wrestled D. Lockett. Look at this throw, the same position. All right, Messon Brink's riding him tough. 35 seconds of riding time right now. No backs there. Wow, if I was Hebner, I would probably choose neutral and try to take him down. 172 people in the chat right now. Come on, you got to subscribe. Colombia to the semifinals. When was the last time Colombia had a national champion, chat? Wow. It's just crazy how the momentum just changes in my body after the... No, come on, Hebner. Don't give up. Don't get pinned. Don't get pinned, Hebner. All right, he's off his back. He got a 4 count, though. Look at Joey Blaze versus Will Denny. 4-2, 26 seconds left. Yeah, Caliano, that was a great match. Thank you, Wrestling Troll. Appreciate you. All right. Hebner back to his base. 4-0 Mitchell Messingbrink. I'm assuming he's going to choose neutral because he's got to get a takedown. Look at Denny trying to get 3. I can't watch Joey Blaze lose again. That was so bad. Sad last year, but let's see. Let's see what happens. 4-2, 10 seconds left in the third period. Mitchell looks a little gassed. Am I the only one watching this? He doesn't look gassed, but doesn't look like his exciting self. I'm calling it right now. Hebner's choosing neutral. Hebner's got to be choosing neutral. What do you think, chat? He's choosing top or neutral? What do you think? What do you think? Come on. There's 180 of you in here. You got to help me get to 1,200. Let's go. I was at 1,095. I'm showing the screen. Come on, people. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Wow, Hebner is riding tough on top. He got double boots in that quick. Who is this dude, Hebner? I know he was the ACC champ, but come on, man. This is amazing. That's potentially dangerous. That's not dangerous? That's not potentially dangerous? This isn't potentially dangerous, chat? Wow, he is wrestling tough. Who is this kid out there? This is unbelievable. He's riding him tough, chat. I don't think Mitchell Messinger gets the bonus. Look at that. That's called a Western hook where he's cross lacing the ankles. He's got his boots in again. X legs is what we call it. He's got to be jacked up on something. All right, 5-0. I hope he does. Does Mitchell get the takedown, chat? Does he get a bonus? 45 seconds left. Does he get the bonus? I don't think so. I don't know. Wow, from St. Ed's. Shout out to the Palmer brothers. If you haven't watched Pinned, the Lance Palmer documentary when he was in high school at St. Ed's, you should all go watch that right now. That is the best wrestling documentary. It is 5-0, 6-0 technically with the riding time. 25 seconds left. I don't know if Mitchell Messinger gets his takedown here, though. 20 seconds left. Hefner's going in with that underhook, though. I would be running around just trying to say I'm not getting bonus by Mitchell. But Mitchell knows there's 10 seconds. Mitchell knows. Does he get it? Does he get it? 5, 4, 3. The first person to go the distance with Mitchell Messinger. Why is Mitchell? Mitchell's cursing at him. It looked like he called him the F word there. What did he say to him there? Didn't it look like he called him the F word? All right, I have to listen to the commentary there. I mean, we're talking about a kid that was supposed to go on. The kid was supposed to go out on a stretcher. Thank you, Perchik Pride. It looked like he called him something bad. I obviously will never say it, and we're not going to say it in the chat. But that wasn't cool, Mitchell. I hope he didn't say that, but that's what it looked like. That was unlike him for sure. I mean, when somebody's almost going out on a stretcher, they stay in the match to wrestle you. How are you not? I understand they're way better than me, but at the end of the day, it's a wrestling match. You don't want anybody to die or get hurt, right? I mean, what are we talking about here? Mitch talked smack most of the match anyway. Maybe he was talking back to Mitch and made him angry. Maybe. I agree with you, Charlie. Why would they just lay down for him? Did Hebner poke him in the eye? No, I don't think so. I think he wanted Hebner to go for a shot because Mitchell loves that counter shot where he dies for the leg, similar to Caliendo, and get that W. That was a great match for Hebner. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there. I'm sure Mitchell will apologize to him 1,000 times. He's a great guy, but that was crazy. That was unexpected. Moving on to 165, people. Sorry, 174. Levi Haynes over Brock Matanoa. Was this their match that was good in the beginning of the year, or was it just a 4-1? Sacked. Shout out Mac in the chat, making me laugh. Kennedy versus Karshla. I got Karshla winning. Kennedy with that front headlock only move, just tiring out the opponents. I can't imagine. I can't imagine him winning. I'm sorry. I'd love to see Hefner AA. He was at Ohio for, I think, 4 to 5 years as a backup. Wow, I didn't know that. Pennington, you're the man in the chat. Appreciate you. Minto over Gaitan. I feel like that's going to be a great match. Remember when Gaitan wrestled really well against Levi? Who did Gaitan really wrestle well against? I can't remember off the top of my head. Minto, I think, is making it. So I'm going to go with Haynes, Karshla, Minto, and I'm rooting for Kerry Collat and Navy to get some wins, chat. So I thought he was kind of trying to slow down the match, similar to what Jordan Burroughs did when he wrestled Mitchell Messinger. But when you're taking out a stretcher, I'm sure the doctors have to be noticing more than us. But yeah, I wish he didn't give up the back points. So now, with that being said, chat, Josh Barr for Hodge. Josh Barr for Hodge now? If Josh Barr 100% bonuses the rest of the tournament, he should be the undisputed Hodge Trophy winner or Jesse Mendez. What do you think, chat? Change my mind. Jesse Mendez has only won a 97% bonus rate this year, but he won what 4-2 or 5-2 against Brock Hardy in the Big Tens last week. And I don't imagine him bonusing Sergio Vega in the finals. I mean, let's be real. Jesse Mendez is making the finals. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's pushing Barr. Do you think so? I mean, after Rocky Elam lost yesterday, I don't think anybody's beating him. Shout out to Sam Pennington joining the chat and with the Saint Ed content. You're the man, dude. That pin documentary was ridiculous. Who decides the Hodge? The fans. The fans and everybody now that has a Hodge trophy. Is that what Bo Nickel used to say on his podcast? That anybody with a Hodge is... Oh, okay. They will split their votes. Mendez is a dog, and he has a great name, Jesse, like me. Come on, can't not root for Jesse Mendez. No way. Really? That's so sick, Sam. I coach with Nick Newell, MMA legend. That is awesome. I wonder if Nick knows Lance. He has to. He's been around the same time as him. Yeah, that's my buddy. I just wished him a happy birthday the other day. I coach youth wrestling with him. I should say he lets me coach youth wrestling at his gym. But yeah, we're friends for sure. He calls me probably every day, or we text every day. The man, the myth, the legend, Nick Newell. And I got him a sick New Haven wrestling shirt. So if you follow his Instagram, he gave me a shout on his Instagram last week that with the pizza shirt on. Appreciate you, Sam, though, in the chat. I agree to Mac. That is one of the best points. 197 is too easy. Thanks, Sam. You the man. Yeah, Ty seems like a good dude. That was awesome. Thanks, everybody, for being here. All right, let's get back to the video. We're kidding. All right. Oh, that's good. Oh, I don't want everybody seeing my shoe rack. There we go. Boom. There it is. Let's go. Look at that. Is that Minto with a nice takedown on Gaetan already? 40 seconds into the match. Is Wask the one that upset Simon Ruiz yesterday, chat? Is that who Wask is? Wow. Already a controversial call on the mat. That is a CT ref. Shout out CT. Levi Haynes, let's go. I will say the Mantanoa twins, are they twins or brothers? Just brothers? The Mantanoa twins are beast. Unfortunately, I just don't see anybody beating Penn State, and Michigan has great coaches and a great staff. I just don't see it happening anytime soon. Oh, I was at 1130 subs, and now I'm at 1129. Who's unsubscribing during this? I'm showing the videos, watching the match, chatting it up for 2 hours of my day right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. Just a local PE teacher from Connecticut, trying to help my students and supporters get moving, and of course, grow the sport of NCAA wrestling, college wrestling, Olympic wrestling. I love watching wrestling. This is like an addiction to me. This and marathon running are like two of my favorite things to do and watch. This is sick, though. There's nothing like March Madness. Nothing like it at all. Levi Haynes is an absolute beast, and he's probably my favorite wrestler. Wow. I don't know. They just stopped the match there. There was a controversial call, but they were showing a different match during it. They were showing Minto and Gaetan, and then they went back to that match and then went back to it again. So I'm not really sure, Charlie, but when I find out, I will definitely let you know, my man. Or I'm sure somebody in the chat listening is wondering the same thing, and I'm sure they're looking into it. What time are the wrestlebacks tomorrow? Maybe I'll do some live streaming during then. That would be a good move, I think. Look at Levi Haynes trying to rack up a cradle. Yes, let's go, Levi. Levi's one of my picks. I love watching Levi Haynes. I hope he gets on Cam Haynes' podcast one day. Cam Haynes is a ultra marathon runner, absolute freak athlete. Go give him. I'm sure he's not watching this, but he is a beast. And would love to see Levi Haynes on there. That would be sick. Look at this. I told you, Gaitan really is funky to wrestle. I forgot who wrestled him tough. Who was it? Gabe Arnold? No. Who wrestled him so? Oh, Patrick Kennedy. Look at that leg scissor. Wow. But Minto again, tough to beat, and he's only a sophomore. The only time I didn't love Levi Haynes was during that Minto match when he just dragged him off the match. Off the mat. That was crazy. Come on now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Levi Haynes wrestling tough and neutral versus Brock Mantanoa. But look at that beautiful head inside single to a cutback double with his hand. Boom. That was beautiful. He's always attacking that hip. He's just so good at what he does. Mento's riding tough on top right now just to start the period. But I got Gaitan getting out of this. Come on. Let's go. We need better wrestling. 8-0 already for Levi Haynes. Wow. All right, Steed match is back on versus Wask. Nothing. Nothing came out of that call. Come on with these bots. Get these bots out of here. No more bots on my channel. What time is heavyweight wrestling? I would probably say 2:30 at this rate. I would say 2:30 at this rate. Wow. Karshler versus Kennedy. 1-0. Karshler's winning, of course, in the second period. This is going to be in an overtime match. Not much action going on here. I'm excited for the 184-pound weight classes, though, chat. That is going to be the most exciting. Isn't it Fishback versus Penn State at 184? Rocco Welsh? Isn't that the match that's coming up next? When Fishback had his chance to beat him? Or am I wrong? This is great wrestling. He beat Jackson Joy this year, right? He teched him or majored him. Is that what happened in the fall? I know it was freestyle, but I just don't think he beat Shane Maness. That's my only thing. I think that's a big reason why Bo didn't go to Penn State. And with Nate Desmond there, Joe Seeley, and all those guys, he would have had a lot tougher competition to wrestle with to make the lineup. I think he would take second. I don't think anybody's beating Shane Maness. Yeah, Carson seems like a good dude. He wrestled Levi tough last year in that one match, but ever since then, not much. Oh, for sure. The room is way too crowded. I just wish he didn't leave the Hawks. That's the only thing. Like, is Leo DeLuca going to be a 4-time national champ for them? I don't know. If Angelo Ferrari makes it to the finals, he's not losing. If that was my original pick up until he got hurt, now I'm going with Aiden Sinclair. But if Angelo makes the finals, he is not losing. I just don't see. He has that no lose attitude when it only unless it's Rocco Welsh. But Angelo's a beast. I would like to see a Hawk in the finals. Come on now. 2 minutes left in the Wasp versus Steed match at Mizzou versus Navy. Kerry Colat's wrestlers are really turning up. I wonder why he took that job at Navy. I feel like he would do great at Iowa. He's getting up there, though. Kerry Colat's got to be in his late 50s by now, right? I feel like Ben Askren would really change the culture there, but Hawks definitely want a Hawk. Would Brent Metcalf go back to Iowa? Does anybody think so? I agree. The Brands brothers do have to retire. And I just watched the Terry documentary. It came out 10 years ago. It was great. But in that documentary, or sorry, not in that one, but in the Penn State documentaries, Tom Brands is talking about how good Penn State will be in the next decade if he doesn't get more recruits. And it's like, dude, that all came true. All right, not much action going on with Steed versus Wask. 2-1, though. Steed is winning. End of the second period, going into the third. I hope Wask gets the W. I would love to see some more Navy guys win. All right. Iowa versus Ohio State, 1-1. I called it. This is going into rideouts for sure. And there's the beast himself, probably the best high school wrestler ever. Before all of these tournaments were a thing, Kerry Cole out right there. And when he would wrestle in the Worlds and Olympics, he would wrestle the same people twice, or they would say his matches were wrong. If you don't know enough about him, please go give him a watch. He's unbelievable. He's all we watched on YouTube too in high school 10, 15 years ago. He's just an absolute beast, Kerry Cole. He was on the YouTube game before all of us. All right, back up to 1,030. Thank you. But let's get to 1,200. Come on, there's 150 of you in the chat. Just hit the subscribe button. It takes 1 second. Let's go, chat. Come on. I'm just taking a quick break. I'll be right back. Put this up on my screen. Sorry, everybody. Well, I got to share that image. How do I share that? Did I miss anything? Just had to run and grab the water quick. No, nothing, of course. All right. Still got Patrick Kennedy and Carson Karsula not doing much. In overtime, of course, I called it. And then Steed versus Wask. Really, really neutral match as well. It's 2-2. Don't want to say bad because these guys are absolute beasts, but chat, let's go. Help me get to 1,200 subscribers. Let's go. Let's go. There's 150 of you in here. I started off this chat at 1,095. That means I should be at 1,300 easily. Come on, chat. Let's go. And then after this, I'm going to look at the blood rounds, and maybe I'll do a live stream during that, but I will have to film on my phone. The semis tonight, my friends and my brothers are coming over, so we'll see what I do with that. Maybe I'll do a quick breakdown or instant reaction. I don't know how comfortable they're going to be with the camera, so we'll see. We'll see, chat. But I really appreciate all of you. Appreciate everyone watching. It means a lot to me. I've been grinding on YouTube for about 2 years. I just hit 1,000 in December. It's tough. Sometimes I love doing one video, then the next. And sometimes I'm like, why am I not getting as much clicks? But here we are. And it's growing. It's growing ever since I started this Mad Chat series. And I'm pretty pumped about it. When NCAA Wrestling is over, I'm going to continue my Mad Chats with the most controversial calls in NCAA Wrestling. I just posted a video last week about this past Monday about Jordan Oliver versus Logan Stever, that if anyone's a true wrestling fan, the first thing that comes to their mind is that asterisk over Logan Stever's name, because that was a takedown for Jordan Oliver for sure. And the reason that there's instant replay now. All right, 2-1. 2-1. Karsula is going down right now. Oh no, he chose neutral. He chose neutral. Does he take him down, chat? This is streaming on Fubo. I will be streaming on YouTube only. Wow. Out of bounds. Patrick Kennedy's winning 2-1 right now, chat. Does Karshla get the W? Does Karshla get the takedown with 13 seconds, chat? What do you think? What do you think? Oh, I can't wait to watch Angelo Ferrari next. I can't wait. What? Out of bounds there? No, that's time. Patrick Kennedy's going to the semis. All right, let's take a look at the brackets for the next weight class. 184, arguably the second or most exciting weight class in NCAA's. Obviously, at the 1 seed, we have Rocco Wells versus Allred. Now, I do think Allred has a good chance at winning. Let's not forget that Allred beat Max Dean multiple times. However, in addition to that, Rocco Welsh destroyed Allred the last time they wrestled, and I don't think anybody's beating Rocco Welsh on the top side of the bracket. That's just my opinion. But the top side of the bracket is way easier than the bottom side. Matanoa's brothers wrestling next versus Saldano. If they're twins, I got to root for a twin. I'm hoping Michigan wins that one. Now, here we go. McAnally returning third place finisher, Big Ten runner-up, took third at Big Tens this year. Has only had 3 or 4 losses in his career, and he's only a true, is he a redshirt? True sophomore, I believe. He's an absolute beast. So, again, Welsh is a sophomore. McAnally's a sophomore. Ferrari's a redshirt freshman. Sinclair's a redshirt freshman. If Ferrari beats Sinclair, Ferrari's winning the tournament. I'm calling it right now, chat. I'm calling it right now. This is my pick to win right here, Sinclair, for the whole tournament. But I feel like Ferrari's got that dog in him back. Also, their match at the National Duels was unbelievable. Did anybody watch the National Duels back in November? Their match at the National Duels was unbelievable. That 30-second scramble or 12-second scramble where Sinclair was trying to score, and Ferrari just dogged it out. I mean, that was sick. But his disadvantage is he just came back. Not quite sure what his injury was this whole time. He lost to Rocco Wells last week. He's in a tough side of the bracket. We'll see. We'll see. And McAnally's a beast too that he'll have to wrestle in the semis. But I don't see if Ferrari beats Sinclair, I think he knows he's got this locked. I shouldn't say he has it locked. I think he'll be determined to win. But again, McAnally probably has a chip on his shoulder too. Because that call last week or 2 weeks ago in the Big Tens was crazy. Crazy. But who do you got at 184, chat? Who does everyone got at 184? I missed the Bassett combo where you have him in this year's 149. Maslama, thanks for the chat. I have him taken second. I know he beat Jackson Joy, but nobody's beating Shane Van Ness. I think that's a big reason why he didn't go to Penn State. Somebody else just typed it in the chat too. He'd probably be sitting. I just don't see him beating Shane Van Ness. I think Bo Bassett's unbelievable, but Shane Van Ness is now a junior. He's tough. He has more control. Did Bo Bassett make the senior world team this year? I mean, there's just so many things, I think he's a phenomenal wrestler and he does amazing things for the sport, but that's just my opinion. I think he would take second to Shane Van Ness. I think he would get another one against Jackson Joy. I think he would do great, but I don't think anybody's beating Shane Van Ness this year. I really don't. And right now, I'm actually really close. I predicted my only pick that has not made the semis is Nick Bouzakis. Right now, I could still go 9 for 10. It's everybody saying that they told me I should have picked Luke Lildahl. It's not as exciting when Penn State has 7, 8 finalists, right? We got to switch it up a little bit. But I will say, going back to the Penn State thing, Rocco Welsh has the easiest side of the bracket. I mean, no offense. I don't really know anybody besides Allred, Matanoa, who can beat him. They can't beat him. Can't. Unless Allred pulls the 2023 Silas Allred where he beat Max Dean not once but twice, I just don't see it happening. And thanks for everybody for all the likes. I'm at 49. That's crazy. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, though. I'm at 1134, 1,134. Help me get to 1,200 by the end of the video. Let's go. Come on, chat. I'm showing the videos, talking during this whole thing. I could be doing my 20-page paper due Tuesday. Come on. Let's go. This is you know whose plan this was, right? I'm supposed to teach today, but we got the day off for the national holiday. Like, this is amazing right now. This is God saying, this is somebody saying that this was Jesse's time to shine, Coach Cala's time to shine and show the quarterfinals for the people. Let's go. But seriously, don't forget to like and subscribe. Of course, I'm getting a phone call right now, but that's okay. That was going to voicemail. After this, though, I'm going to figure out when. So I was still in the top 5 right now for the team. So everybody that was knocking them all year is crazy. Apollo, I'm not going to lie. After that match, it's tough to root against Stanich. But my knock on him is that he just didn't wrestle a lot of tough people this year. So I don't know if he's ready for that. But Stanich made the world team, right, this year? All right, we're getting into it. I'm going to show my screen to people. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Come on, everybody. Yeah, he did make the world team. Thank you, Apollo, for chatting it up. Nebraska is like, Argra, you're the man. I love how you're always returning. I don't know if you're one of my wrestlers or just a good dude watching YouTube. You're the man. Chat, still at 1134. Let's go. Help me get up to 1,200. Let's go. All right, Sinclair or Ferrari. I have Sinclair winning it all, but I really do like Angelo Ferrari. But I'm sorry, Ferrari. I think your injury may be warning you down. And enough with the KT pit tape, people. I'm a marathon runner. I run with a ton of people. That's a placebo effect. I'm not a doctor, though, but I think it's a placebo. I am not sure who Night and Back is. He has not wrestled yet. All right. See, and has Angelo ever been taken down in college? Because if Sinclair doesn't do it right now with this high single this whole time, what we're gonna do? He's gonna do his signature front flip to the inside leg, not to the outside leg, to the inside leg. I'm calling it. Calling it. Oh, but Sinclair, see what he did there? He didn't attack the leg. He went with that underhook. That was a great move by Sinclair. Most people go wrap around the hip there. He went underhook, so he couldn't flip. That was sick. 184 from Wyoming. Oh no, he might have wrestled today, but he's not in the quarterfinals. Rocco Welch is already putting it on Silas Allred, but no takedown there. Didn't that used to be a standing takedown? Just playing. Yeah, well, it used to be. Yeah, they just said it. It's barely on volume. I can barely hear them, but they just said something similar to that. Shout out to the 158 people that have been watching the whole time. Really means a lot to me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And please follow me on Instagram, too, where I post tons of pictures and other types of videos like Worth the Calories, where I run and eat food and then run it off and stuff like that. But I really appreciate all of you. But more importantly, just help me grow my YouTube channel. That would mean a lot to me. Means a lot that you're all watching. Oh, he's wrestling McAnally. Right. My bad. I thought that was the craziest thing ever at Pennington. And from a guy that's from Ohio, I'm happy you agree. And my thing is, if they do try to do that with PJ Duke for next year, I don't think he stays with Penn State. I just don't see it happening. So this is where Angelo's his best. Nobody has taken him down in college wrestling. Test me if I'm wrong, or correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm 99.99% sure. My Instagram is just Coach Cala, Coach_Cala. Just trying to help my students and supporters get moving. I'm a marathon runner, HYROX athlete, but most of all, I'm a PE teacher to elementary students and just trying to show them how to get moving. But my goal for 2026 was to really focus on my YouTube because I felt like I had so many creative ideas, got off social media for a little bit and just focused on YouTube. And my first idea was doing mat chats. And it's honestly been successful. Even before I was showing matches on the screen, like it's been very successful. My next goal is to keep doing a weekly podcast for Matt Chat, talk about controversial calls in NCAA wrestling history, and then maybe show some RAF stuff. And then alongside that, or in addition to that, I'm trying to do a Get Moving podcast where I talk about my weekly training. My dog's barking. My HYROX stuff. And then I plan on doing some more shoe reviews starting in a few weeks, probably after college wrestling ends. All right. Back at it. I don't know why either. Sorry, my dog was barking. I didn't want her to start jumping on me and scream. I'm trying. I'm going back right now. Relax. Thanks, Sam, for the follow. You the man. Any other teachers in the chat? Giving you all a shout too. Ferrari with the escape, leading it to the first period. And look at Rocco Welsh just putting it on Silas Allred. 4-1 Rocco Welsh, minute 15. Haven't seen Angelo Ferrari get in a good shot yet. Shout out to Angelo Ferrari, though, right there. He said his nose is bleeding. The other guy's bleeding. 125, I had Nick Bouzakis winning. I thought if Nick Bouzakis weighed in on Saturday at 8 a.m. and wrestled in the finals at 8:30 at night, nobody was beating him. Now, I love Luke Lodahl. Think he's great. Love his Missouri background, but I wouldn't mind seeing an upset at 125. Wouldn't mind it. I think Troy Spratley might have it this year. I think I might change I might readjust my pick to Troy Spratley. What do you think of that? What do you think of that one, chat? You think Spratley can do it? Yeah, I want to vote for Luke, but I don't want Penn State to have 8 champions. NCAA wrestling will go downhill. I do think though next year Kel Sanderson's gonna have the best team he's ever had. Because where is he gonna put Tyler Kasak, PJ Duke, Will Henkel, Joe Seeley, Connor Mirasola? Like, where is he gonna put all these people? Only Levi Haynes is leaving. Rocco Welsh is a dog. Oh yeah, there's the Wyoming match right now on the screen. Max McAnally's winning 8-4 against Knightenbach. Say that name 10 times fast too. But yeah, this has been a great podcast. Eddie that machine. No, Eddie lost. Ventresca? Didn't Ventresca lose? I don't think anybody could replace PJ, but if he does redshirt him, I think Tyler Kasak. It's not. I'm watching it on Fubo, and if I show the other mats, they switch back and forth. I am not changing it. This is just on the TV. Montano is doing really well too in the first period against Saldano, and he just got him on his back. There might be a pin. There might be a pin, everybody. Holy cow. Incredible. He's getting the pin for Michigan. Oh, no pin there, ref. Wow. That's what it's about. Getting a pin in the quarterfinals. That was sick. But shout out to the 20 seed from Oklahoma U. Shout out. Why isn't the Ferrari match on? Oh, Aiden Sinclair's nose was bleeding bad. Do I think, let me get back to the chat. What about heavyweight Show Ferrari? It's a tough match for him. Yeah, I think it would be sick if Ferrari beats McAnally too. I don't think it's bad for the sport either, Agra. I just think if they go 10 for 10 next year in the national championships, college wrestling is really going to have to figure something out. Wow. I already got hurt. Back. Let's see what happened here. I mean, I think Cale Sanderson, I think Cale Sanderson's the greatest coach of all time, and Al Glaze Penn State. I think they are the best dynasty of all time. There is nothing like this. I know Dan Gable won 12 in a row, but I think overall wrestling, like going to college and choosing teams, is just way more difficult, and you got better looks to get on a Division I team now, and they're beating everybody. I have Batista winning the national championship, So I'm going to stick with Batista. I do love AJ Ferrari. I wouldn't mind rooting for him. That's what I'm trying to say, Mike. Is that what they're going to do with PJ? Wow. All red. Finished the match off getting hurt. That's another thing about that kid Hepner. Brought out the stretcher, but nothing happened there. No, I agree with you, Apollo. I think it's not a weird thing. The team wants to be the best. I mean, look at Maryland lacrosse. They win all the time. Look at Alabama football. They win all the time. I just think if 10 national champions happen next year or the year after that for college wrestling, I think there would be a little bit of a down year. I think, but I don't know. I think it would be sick that a coach did it. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I think after that he would have to retire and the program would have to restart. No, I'm not hating it. Just saying different. All right. Ferrari's in, or Sinclair's in on another shot against Ferrari. There's his signature front flip roll. Does he get the win? Does he get the win? Wow. Stalemate. 20 seconds left in the match. 175 of you in the chat right now. Appreciate all of you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And it'd be awesome if you could subscribe to my Instagram too. At 137, come on, people. We got to get back up to 1,200. Oh, wrong channel. We got to get up to 1,200. Let's go. I know. I kind of want Angela to win now too, since it's so close. This is so close to watch. Oh, bad shot by Angela. I don't know what he was thinking there. With 8 seconds left. But what do you think? I mean, Aiden Sinclair's got to be listening to Ben Askren this whole time too, off the mat. All right, overtime. Who do we got, chat? I had Sinclair winning it, but I kind of want Ferrari or Sinclair. It would be sick. 2 brothers in the semifinals would be sick. When was the last time that happened? That would be unbelievable. I know the 2 cousins from Ohio State 10 years ago were on the same semifinals. What are their names? Bo and Mika Jordan. But I don't think anybody was ever in the finals together or semis. Wow, great shot by Aiden Sinclair. Great defense though by Ferrari. Look at him stretching it all out. He has never been taken down in college wrestling. Will this be the first takedown ever? Will this be his first time ever been taken down? Look at that. Goes from full split into a high whizzer. Overhook on that side. Sinclair wants to get his left hand loose. Look at Ferrari go. Into a front flip. How did he do that? 200 people in the chat. You better subscribe. How did he do that? Ferrari's got it. Ferrari's got it, chat. Ferrari's got it right here. That's 3. No 3 yet. 3. That's 3. Ferrari's back. Ferrari's back, baby. He's back. That's back. He's back. My dog's going crazy. He's back, baby. He's back. He was my original pick all year. He was my original pick. Yeah. Let's go. Nobody can take him down. Nobody. And he's not going to lose to Rocco Wells 3 times in a row. He's not. Let's go, Ferrari. Let's go. 218 people in the chat. You better subscribe. Let's go, Ferrari. I'm upset. Now I'm only going to go 8 for 10 with my finals picks, but that was sick. Nobody can take him down, not even Carter Stracci. Nobody takes him down. And I just think he's not losing to Rocco Wells 3 times. That's just me. If he beats Max McAnally and Aiden Sinclair on the same side of the bracket, it's over. No, he did his signature 3 where he does this. Remember last year he did it to Dustin Plott? That was unreal. That was sick. I don't think so. I think he'll dig deep. He'll have all day tomorrow. He'll have all day tomorrow to recover. I don't think so. I think they're built different. I just don't know. I just don't see how Rocco Welsh can win 3 times in a row. In the same few weeks, I should say. True, I agree. I mean, I'm not saying Rocco Welsh is bad. I think he's I just don't know how he's going to beat Angelo Ferrari 3 times in a row in short weeks. I think Angelo's adjusting. Well, I mean, you got to think he just came off a crazy injury and now he's back. Wow, that was exciting. All right, so win for Rocco Welsh. Don't recall who won here. Oh, wait, no, I do. Mantinella won. McAnally won. And Sinclair did not win. That was so sick. Nobody can take Ferrari down, chat. Nobody. That was unbelievable. All right, on to 197. Again, if Josh Barr bonuses everybody the rest of the tournament, everybody, I'm talking everybody, semis, quarters, finals, does he get the Hodge? That was electric. Electric. Does Barr get the Hodge if he bonuses everybody else the rest of the tournament? I know that was great for Iowa. I mean, that's their best recruit since Spencer Lee, right? And then, but the issue is who's their best recruit after Angelo Ferrari? I know Leo DeLuca is supposed to be really good. I don't know enough about him. I know he wrestled at Blair Academy with Will Henkel, but is he going to be a four-timer? I don't know. All right, Barr would attack over Posada. I'm calling it right now, unless Posada pulls what Hefner did with the. Nah, it's not funny. Posada getting teched. Novak over Hawks. I'm still rooting for the 29 seed. How can you not root for a 29 seed to do well? Little versus McDaniel. I'm going with Little. Nah, I would like to see another Nebraska guy in the semifinals. Changing my pick. Semis, McDaniel. I got Cotton, who upset Elam, beating Cody Merrill. I know he's a Daniel Cormier guy, and he's an absolute beast. I just don't think Cody Merrill has that dog in him right now. Some of his Oklahoma State teammates are losing. It's not doing well. He's probably thinking about what if he's next, if he gets taken down. I'm going with Cotton, who just beat Elam, who also beat Rocky Elam, or who beat Cody Merrill in the beginning of the year. But those are my picks. I got Cotton over Merrill, Little over McDaniel. No, sorry, McDaniel over Little. The 29 seed Hawks over Novak. And then, of course, Josh Barr over Posada. Jorge Posada from the Yankees. No, I'm playing. That was unbelievable. That Ferrari match was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. He should, but I was shocked at the Big Ten Awards. Yeah, that was crazy too. I agree. That was unreal. Ferrari or McAnally, people? What do we think? See, this is kind of why I love my friends, but I hope I can live stream a little bit during the semis. This has been unbelievable. All the support. You all rock. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. We started the chat off with 1,094 followers on YouTube. We're at 1,138. Help me get to 1,200 by the end of the video. I'll definitely live stream some more matches later too. I'm not sure about the semis. I'm not going to lie. But I definitely plan on live streaming the blood round matches. Dude, Raphael. Messingbrink couldn't take down Hepner in the whole first period. Hepner goes out on a stretcher. Hepner says no to the stretcher. Gets back on the mat. Hepner chooses down in the second period. Messingbrink gets his 4-0 near fall. And then after that, Messingbrink got up or won 5-0, but he was so mad at Hepner because he was like, why aren't you wrestling? Why aren't you doing this? But I'm sure he was kind of hurting. Who knows, really? I mean, it's tough. Stream the semis and I'll subscribe. It's tough, man. I got a lot of friends coming over. Not everybody likes the camera on them. I'm lucky my corgi and my fiance are supporting this right now, but not everybody loves it. So we'll see. I'm definitely going to film the blood round matches tomorrow morning. I think I'm just going to go to Nick's gym in the morning and spar a little bit with him. Not with him, but at his gym. And then after that, I plan on doing some live streaming. For the finals tomorrow, I'm watching it at my parents' house with all my brothers, so I don't know what we're doing for that. Maybe I'll do a watch party with just the reactions. So we'll see. But really appreciate all of you. But let's get back to it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Coach Cala here, baby. Coach_Cala. _Cala. Subscribe. All right, on the screen. There we go. All right, we got Josh Barr versus Posada. Josh Barr is already in on a heads inside single. goes attacking the hip, man. He is just such a beast. I'm going to give my dog a treat. It's your gotcha day. Yeah. Go get it, girl. It's your gotcha day. All right. 6-0. Thanks, Argyle. You're the man. Always for being in the chat. Appreciate it. Mitchell won 6-0, but he was upset that Hebner stopped wrestling, I believe, and may have called him something crazy. But you never know. Maybe that's just the narrative we all saw on the mat. Who knows what really happened? We're not there. I also have no volume on the TV. I can barely hear what they're saying. So I really enjoy trying to just be authentic and talk about it while it's going on. All right. Hawks is losing to Novak from Wyoming. 3-0. 2 minutes left in the first period. And Josh Barr is winning 3-0. 2 minutes left in the first period on the screen. Both riding them out pretty tough. They call that the Penn State ride, where they're hooking that Western and just being tough. Come on now. I like seeing some more action, though. Let's go. I will say, so if you do get Fubo TV, they get, I think, all the ESPNs, but I think the blood round matches are on Flow Wrestling. Isn't that kind of crazy? We're on the quarters right now, impressive, and the semis start at 8 o'clock Eastern time, perhaps 7 o'clock Eastern time. I might be wrong. One or the other. But yeah, the quarterfinals have been incredible. Angelo Ferrari just upset Aiden Sinclair. Shouldn't say upset, but he cartwheeled at the end of the match, did a little flip to get out of the funk roll while Sinclair was in on a head inside single, and then just crushed him. Look at Josh Barr with a cross wrist tilt. Novak from Wyoming is wrestling tough, chat. I don't know enough about him. What is his background? He is a beast. Beast. Josh Barr is just dominating too. 6-0. Sorry, 7-0. He had a 4-point near fall. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, everybody. Novak and Hawks wrestling really neutral right now. Just controlling their arms, keeping their head, hands, hips, defense, the fundamentals secure so nobody makes a mistake. And then there's Josh Barr on the left side of the screen just absolutely putting it to A. Posada. Not Jorge Posada. A. Posada. Josh Barr's wrestling tough, man. I'm telling you. If he gets 100% bonus, I agree, Gold. They have too much control and not enough control, because even if you watch any of their videos, like I just subscribed to Flow, or sorry, I just purchased their account thinking I could watch all this film and stuff. They have 6 movies out. I wanted to watch the Terry movie for the last 10 years. I finally watched it. They don't show any of his matches. They show like little clips. Like, what are we doing? Like, what's the big deal with this? Like, this shouldn't be a big deal. Like, I'm talking over it. They can't hear the content from this. This is just my voice. We're watching the TV together. I pay for my own TV and my own, what is that called? The electric bill, the TV bill, whatever it is. I mean, come on. Wow, look at ASU with a nice takedown there, or 2-point near fall. Wow. Sorry, 2-point near fall for Novak, Wyoming, on ASU. And Josh Barr is just absolutely dominating. I agree. I was saying earlier that they should be doing interviews after every match, not Quint, but Flow Wrestling should be. That's what they should be doing. They should have their own little thing that they could do that's different. My twin with the text. These guys don't look as jacked as they used to be. Let's go. Yeah, that's why I'm hoping this match hat stuff blows up, and maybe I'll just do this for a living. No, I do love being an elementary PE teacher. If any of the kids are watching, I love it. But this is sick. I mean, I love watching college wrestling. I could do this every day. This is amazing. And I also love listening to other people talk about it. I like Flo. I like Bosch. I like all those guys. They're all great. Great shot. Oh, good. Cody Merrill's winning right now over Rutgers. Didn't Rutgers have a nice upset yesterday? Is that the same Rutgers kid? What does everybody think about Anthony Knox going there and staying home in Jersey? I'm all about it. Rutgers got a good lacrosse team too. Not sure if there's any Lax Bros in the chat. Little versus McDaniel is Little. Who's the one that Mo Indeed beat and is God, you're the man. I've subbed for elementary. It's chaos. Yeah, high school's way easier. I think I've heard, but I do love elementary. I mean, we were doing the parachute this week. It was all fun and games. Yeah, that's all they blow up is AJ Farron and these people. Flows paywall crap is hurting more than people. Hurting more than helping, absolutely. This long form doc, yeah, their long term stuff is great. Barr is a stud. Again, if Barr goes 100% bonus throughout the rest of the tournament, he should get it because Mendez isn't 100% anymore, and Mitchell Messingbrink isn't either. And I saw some people knock that they're wrestling less matches, so they're more likely to have 100% bonus rate. But come on, people, get out of here with that. I mean, Zane Rutherford was at 89% or 88%. Like, they're all wrestling tough. My son is in kindergarten, and the PE teacher's the most love. Yep, that's me. That's pretty much what I am. Levi got a tech fall. Thanks, Mike Strupp. You're the man. Yep, I love my job. It's really just I can't even call it a job. I can't believe what I do. I mean, we played with the parachute all week this week. We do some fun games. The kids sign up for my running clubs and sports clubs. My goal is to help them get moving on inside and outside of school, and that's what it's about for me. I'm like I do my marathons and HYROX training for them. So at least when they're older, if they find my YouTube channel, they'll see what their PE teacher was doing to help them get moving outside of school. But yeah, I love it. I coach them in lacrosse too. I just love being an elementary PE teacher. It's the best thing in the world. It's so much fun. But yeah, I'm high energy all day. So if I'm ever talking too fast, now you all know. It's because I coach elementary school PE and I'm always like this. What is going on? But yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I actually teach elementary PE right down the street from where Nico Provo grew up, 125 pounder for Stanford wrestling in this tournament. That's pretty cool. Cody Merrill dogged it out right now. Merrill over Cotton, 8-3. That's a different Merrill than the time I saw him wrestle Iraqi Elam. Yes, I didn't watch most of his matches, but I watched some. But I will say, when Merrill pinned the kid from Iowa, that was sick. Look at this dude. That's a dog right there. McDaniel stalling him out with 1 second left was sick. 1 point with 1 second left for stalling. That was unbelievable. I am not sure, David, because this is ESPN right now and it's on Fubo. So I'm hoping they do. Or sorry, this is ESPNU. I will look up on my phone, but if anybody knows, that'll be great. Yeah, Rutgers isn't doing too great. What's the phone call for? What am I missing here? Come on. 1,042 subs. Let's get to 1,200. There's 180 of you in the chat. Help me get there. The elementary PE teacher just trying to help my students get moving and trying to help grow the sport of college wrestling specifically, but all wrestling. I love it, and that's why I'm so glad these match hats are working. I knew they would. I never thought I'd be showing the NCAA quarterfinals on my match hat, but I'm excited. So ESPN2 was showing it, but is that on cable or is that on one of these networks? Because if it's on Fubo, it's a $75 membership, and I think I pay $40 a month. And then Flow Wrestling I bought last week because they had some other stuff that I wanted to watch, or 2 weeks ago, and that's $25. Then we got Big Tens, and then we had to get Big Ten Plus because the Iowa versus Oklahoma State match was on that, but not the Big Ten. Who knows? There's too many channels for college wrestling. It's unbelievable. Get a VSE box. Johnny Drama, what's happening? actually met the Johnny Drama once in Hollywood from Entourage. I don't think I said hi to him. My brother and my mom and my dad and my brother said hi to him. We were outside a coffee shop in Malibu. Last year, you watched somebody's. Nah, I think it's too tough to do it when it's on ESPN. Maybe I'll get more in trouble. I don't think I'm getting in trouble for this at all. But I think the fact that it's on mute right now, I'm talking over it, not really showing most of the screen, just showing some of the stuff. Also, I'm not making any money on my videos. I'm really just here trying to help the sport. So it is what it is. Show goes on. All right, 1-1 with 1 second left. That was sick. McDaniel was going at him and got him with a stall call. 2 stall calls equals 1 point. And with 1 second left, you make sure that happens. Let's go. Flow Wrestling last year did a live, but they don't show the matches, and it drives me crazy. Come on, people. Almost at 1,150 subs. Help me get there. Let's go. Yes, sir. Thanks, Maz Llama. Any free streams? Not that I know. Wow. Little dog to know, baby. After getting 2 stall calls, that was sick for Little Rock. Wow. Unreal. I feel like Nebraska's not having their best year, but they're still in second place. Am I wrong? I feel like they were supposed to be better. They only lost Ridge Lovett. Do you all know what I mean? I just feel like it's not clicking too great with them, but we'll see. Does anybody know what the blood rounds are on after this until 8 o'clock? Because I'll try to go live stream that in a different room. There he is. AJ Ferrari. All right, let's see the brackets for the next one. Semis for 197 is Josh Barr. I forget who's on that side of the bracket, and then whoever just won. What? I'm blanking right now. Trying to get the charts up. Yeah, Kevin Dillon. Yep. Johnny Drama, baby. I also met Turtle a few years ago. I worked. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of Greenwich, Connecticut. I was working at their wine and food festival, making like $10 an hour, trying to just be a caterer. And me and my buddy got a picture with Turtle. Had a pretty fun life. VSEE box has ESPN Plus. I was able to watch. Really, that's sick. I didn't know that. All right, let's see the charts. Younger Bastida is my pick to win it all. Even though I do like AJ Ferrari a lot for the sport. I can't back him up enough with the off the mat stuff, especially when you really read into some of the stuff that he might have done. Same with Gable Stevenson. Tough guy to look up to. I mean, WWE, every one of his matches, they were calling him something crazy. Or when he was on the Rogan podcast, all of the comments were something crazy. All right, but I got Bastida over Keeter, Ferrari over Mora. Even though Mora with probably, I don't want to say arguably or probably, but one of the biggest upsets in the tournament over Feldman, who was pretty much Ferrari's dad this season up until the Big Tens. Gadali over Katka. Gadali's been on a roll. Ever since he beat Ferrari last week, I've been really trying to watch more of his matches from the past. Doucette being a 50-year senior, would love to see him win, but nobody besides Bastida or Ferrari, I think, can beat Trumbull. Those are my picks. Let me know what you think in the chat. I got Trumbull over Doucette, Gadali over Katka, Ferrari over Mora, and Bastida over Keeter, everybody. Let me know what you think in the chat. You're in Canada and you can't wait, and you're watching this though on YouTube. I appreciate it. Let's go, Canadians. Woo. No, Sinclair lost. If they both make it to the finals, how can you not root for them to both win? Who were the last brothers to win? The Schultz brothers or the Bonnick brothers? Or the Brands? The Brands brothers? Who were the last brothers to win? Last brothers to win, chat. Who was it? Last brothers to win at NCAAs. Who was it? It might have been the Bonnick. No, the Brands brothers. trying to think off the top of my head right now. I can't wait for Penn State to get like two nasty twins like the Rainey twins to win it. I don't know. I don't even know if they're going to stay there. I think the Rainey twins might move to Iowa. They're in a tough spot at that lineup too. I also feel like Connor and Cole Mirasola should leave. Connor riding the bench is crazy to me. I mean, he got all the gas and all the promotions in high school his senior year. And Cole didn't. Obviously, Connor's a little bit better than him. But him being behind Barr for 2 more years, like I just can't imagine riding the bench. But you're winning national titles, and that would be sick. Yeah, they wrestled each other last year. Yeah, that was crazy. I had to wrestle Mike twin a few times. It stunk. Never fun to do that. It's like there's all these people in the bracket, and you're going to do that? Come on. Let's figure it out. I feel like it was the Brands brothers. Last 2 brothers to win a national championship together. I can't. Yeah, they got to be. Did you look that up, Masalam? Appreciate it. You're the man. I also didn't realize how nasty and aggressive they were, taking people down nonstop. They were like Mitchell Messingbrink before Mitchell Messingbrink. 1,045. Help me get to 1,200. But come on, people. It's just Coach _ Cala. There's 140 of you left in the chat. Let's go. Give me a like and subscribe. Let's go. Not the soccer player guy. The Blue Sea. The Celeste Blue Sea. All right. We're about to get started here. Thanks, Sam Penn, for the follow on Instagram, too. You are with the twins. Nice. That's a sick picture. Awesome. All right. There we go. Sorry, I had brothers. Yep. I said that earlier. Bo and Mika, but they both were All-Americans. Didn't they all lose to Penn State? I felt bad for Lucas Bird. I'm not going to lie. I thought he was going to take – I still think he could take top 5, but he looked awful the last 2 weeks. But he's got to be making money on TikTok by now, right? All right, looks like there's some confusion going on with Younger Basita. We'll go out in a second. I'll walk you right after this. After this few matches, I'll probably take a break, and maybe I'll do a live stream for some of the blood round matches. We'll see. 8 o'clock, I gotta get ready for my friends to come over and watch the semis. Not sure yet if I'm gonna live stream those. Probably be way too selfish of me to do that when my friends and family are coming over to watch. Penn State guys always beat OSU guys. All right, not much going on with Ferrari and Mora. Younger Basitas keep trying to score on Ben Keeter. Now, the question is, if Keeter gets the upset, does he win it all? If Keeter gets the upset, does he win it all? You let me know in the comment section. Great shot by Ferrari. That was a beautiful high C. Now he's in on that head inside single. 3. I do enjoy watching him, but I don't know if he can beat Younger Basita. I think he could beat Trumbull. I just don't know if he could beat Younger. Younger is just as built as him and an absolute beast. That David Carr video, no way. I know, I was playing with Keeter. Yeah, I agree with you, Sam. Sick. Come on now. Look at that beautiful takedown by Younger. Once he gets his arm across, that's 3. So that is the position. If you want to go watch one of my other match chat videos from this week, right there, Jordan Oliver versus Logan Stever, that wasn't 3. And now that's 3 in today's world. Crazy. Love watching college wrestling. I like the purple bottoms on the Nikes over there. Ferrari riding tough on Mora right now. 15 seconds of riding time. A minute left in the first period. I will say Oklahoma University is doing a good job. Look at this guy go. Who's the Oklahoma University coach now? They had a few champs back in the day, but they haven't had much going on since the 2010s, I would say. There's too many breaks. Like, this should not be a break. They should just be wrestling. Come on now. Look at Younger with his whole beard. He is an animal. He will be the first champ since David Carr. And Iowa State can really use that. Maybe. I feel like he would wrestle well against Josh Barr. I don't know. 197 is a really easy weight class, so I can't tell if that would be the right words. But I think he would do well against Josh Barr. I mean, he does well against Stephen Buchanan, who beat Josh Barr last year, so it's different. And I know Josh Barr is much better, but I don't know. AJ is really tough to wrestle. Go get your toy. Get your toy. What do y'all think? I think he might be, yeah. Get your toy. Get your toy. Get your toy. Go get it. All right. Yep, Ferrari's on Nebraska now. Yep. I would say heavyweight's tougher than 197. I would say heavyweight's probably a top 4 weight class. I would say 33, 84, 125, just because I feel like the lightweights are always going at it. Not always, but enough to make mistakes happen. And then probably heavyweight. 141's pretty much Mendez Vega or Luke Stanich. 149's Shan Van Ness or Lachlan McNeil now. 157 Duke versus Trelly. Exciting weight class. I just think it's one of those two. 65 Mitchell. 74 Levi Haynes versus Minto. Yeah, I would say heavyweight's probably a top 4 fun weight class to watch. Trumbull's riding tough on top against Kay Doucette. Connor Doucette. Connor. Wow. Godali's riding tough too. Almost 2 minutes of riding time. We're talking about heavyweights. Mark Henry from WWE, the world's strongest man, or you mean Mark Hall? I think you mean Mark Hall. Pretty sure it's Mark Hall. I think you're right, because I think Mark Hall left UPenn 2 years ago now. That was the craziest match. Jake, how about you subscribe, my boy? Well, wait, we're at heavyweight right now. Yeah, I know. I felt bad for D Lockett, but that was a sick pin. Chat, I'm still at 1,045. Help me get to 1,050. Let's go. Help me get to 1,200. There's 156 of you in here. Lock in. Twitter fingers over there, Jake. Show the screen. Let's see it. Come on, Ferrari. Get this W. Both Ferrari brothers got to be the semis. I think they would be the first brothers to make the semis since the Jordan brothers. But I thought they were cousins. Oh, no. You said it right up here. This is amazing. 66 likes. Help me get that to 6-7. Oh, there it is. Had to be one of my students. Guaranteed. Guaranteed one of my students. Mark Hall just saw a Mark Henry video stuck in my head. That's awesome. Classic. Thanks, Mr. Grind. You the man. Look at this match for Bastida, though. I mean, Keter's doing a good job. And then who did Cole Mirasola lose to last night, chat? Wow, how did I forget about Cole Mirasola? I can't remember who Cole Mirasola lost to. I actually don't remember watching him. So it was funny. We had parent-teacher conferences yesterday, and this was on during it. And I'm not going to say that the PE teacher gets a ton of parents, but let's just say I was watching a little bit of wrestling. Shout out being an elementary PE teacher. Let's go. Come on, Ferrari. Your little brother's in the finals. Did their brother Anthony make the NCAAs this year? Does anybody know? I believe he's still at no, he's at Campbell. I think Anthony's back at Campbell. Does anybody know if Anthony Ferrari made the NCAA tournament this year? Whoa, bad shot by AJ, though. That was crazy. Great shot by AJ. Now, that's a head inside single. That is a beautiful shot that he has. Beautiful. He's really looking tough. This guy Mora, though, is going at him. That's going to be a stall call. Has to be. No, it's not. Wow. This dude Mora is a beast. Well, you got to think. He's got nothing to lose, Mora. He's the 21 seed. Come on now. Oh, he's bleeding bad, AJ, out of his nose. All right, Isaac Trumbull's still winning over Doucette. 4-0 right now with the riding time. Feel bad for Connor Doucette, but he had a good career so far. I mean, he sat behind Wyatt Hendrickson last year. He stuck it out for 5 years, better than most, but he ain't getting this. No way. Does he get that? Nah, he's not getting that. No, he ain't. Love watching David Taylor coach. He's the man. I love their Stilly boys. I think it's great. He's doing a great thing for the culture of Oklahoma State. Nice win for Trumbull. Nice win for Trumbull. Tay Gadali, man, absolute beast. And that's who Ferrari's probably going to wrestle next, right, chat? Yeah, 15 seconds left. Unreal. I can't wait to watch that rematch. I feel like Ferrari probably adjusted a lot more and could probably beat Tay Gadali. I mean, you got to think he beat him in November, what, 7 or 8-1? And then Tay Gadali trained for that Vision Quest all season and beat him at Big Tens last week. I know. I kind of wish Keeter was still playing 2 sports. I feel like it was better coverage for him because ever since he got hurt and injured and then chose just one sport, he's kind of becoming like one of those what ifs from Iowa, which isn't fun because I'm sure he could still be a phenom for the. I have 2 that come to my mind right off the bat. Spencer Lee losing in the semifinals against Matt Ramos was unbelievable. Shannon, I was literally saying we were all sitting together. I have 4 brothers. We were all watching on the couch. And we were gassing up Spencer Lee. He's probably the best ever, one of the best ever. Going for 4, and then Matt Ramos pinned him. I just remember watching him like, oh my god. And then I watched him lose on a plane in the Olympics, and I was like, what? It was not good. Obviously, Dan Gable and Larry Owings was what most people would say is the biggest upset ever. Dan Gable undefeated in high school and college besides his last match ever. And then he went on to dominate the Olympics. And anybody that knows the 70s knows that how big of a deal Dan Gable was for wrestling. And he still is. I mean, he's arguably one of the greatest coaches of all time. Love listening to Dan Gable interviews. He's the best. Him and Kel Sanderson are the best, I should say. Look at this, though. Keeter is still in it on Younger Basita. Oh, but he didn't finish that shot. Can he get it right here? That was a good shot. That was a really good shot by Keeter. Other big upsets. I mean, how can we not talk about David Taylor's freshman year? How can we not talk about David Taylor's freshman year, chat? Anybody know who I'm talking about in the chat? Any true wrestling fans in the chat? Who did David Taylor lose to his freshman year from Arizona State? That was his former Penn State teammate and the starter. Has anybody heard of Bubba Jenkins? Absolute beast. Bubba Jenkins upset David Taylor as a true freshman and all NCAA tournament. People were talking about how David Taylor was the next Kel Sanderson. He wrestles just like him. They all love him. And then Bubba was at Penn State. Kel let him go. I don't want to make any rumors, but he let him go. Just didn't think he was going to be better than David Taylor. And Bubba Jenkins locked up that cradle the same year that Anthony Robles won, the one-legged wrestler won, which was so sick for Arizona State. But after that, David Taylor went on a great run. He won 2 Hodge trophies, 2 national championships, and of course, he lost to Kyle Dake, going like 120-3 in his college career. So he still had a great career, but that Bubba Jenkins loss was sick, or it was a big upset. I feel like for back then, Miles Martin versus Bo Nickel. Wouldn't say it was a crazy upset, but the pin really shook up the whole tournament. I'm still trying to think. Wow, this is so much nosebleeding going on over here. I can make that into a series too. But right now for my Matt Chat series for controversial calls, I just posted last week Jordan Oliver versus Logan Stieber. And then I have tons of more matches with crazy calls that happened during NCAA Wrestling tournament that I can't wait to show and talk about during the live Matt Chat. I would probably stick to that though after the season, so I stop interfering with what's present right now and have some more content to build throughout the summer. What is it on? What is what on? It's on it's on AJ Ferrari versus Jay Mora, and this is on ESPNU on Fubo. Stilly Boys are two. I don't know what you mean, Shannon. It's on ESPNU. It's on Fubo. Yep, Anthony Robles the man. Yeah, that was a massive upset when Miles Martin beat Bo Nickel. Also, it was a pretty big upset when Lance Palmer upset Brent Metcalf, and of course when Darian Caldwell upset Brent Metcalf. That was sick. 15 seconds left. Does Jay Mora got it in him? Nah, Ferrari's head hands defense is just way too good. But I will say he's leading with a head. He's leading with his head so much. Trying to mess each other up. That was phenomenal. I just became a big Jay Mora fan. That guy is an absolute beast. All right, come on, AJ. You can't do this and post on your Instagram that you're Mr. Fast Twitch. Come on. Yep, that was sick. My only thing is Logan adapted and beat him twice. 2 times later. Ferrari just won against Jay Mora. So right now it's going to be Younger Bastida versus Ferrari in the semis. Oh, I actually might change my pick because I think Ferrari could beat him, and then Tay Ali versus Trumbull in the semifinals too. Mora is a beast. I did not watch him enough this year. Yep, Gable versus Hendrickson too, of course, last year. I mean, that is why March Madness is incredible, because you never know who's going to win. I know Coops, MMA pro. I did a project on Anthony Robles in college, and the whole class was like, what? He won the NCAAs with one leg, and he beat Matt McDonough. He also took 7th the year before. He was benching 225 or 315, did like 100 pull-ups in a row. I mean, it was just unreal watching Anthony Robles. I love him. I actually re-Instagrammed him last year, reposted him last year, I guess, and he liked it. It was awesome. But again, I'm getting to work with another legend in the MMA world with amazing ability. Nick Newell with one arm. He's the man. Run through the semis. Is there where are they running the blood rounds? No, I wouldn't say it's the biggest upset, but it was definitely one of the bigger ones. I would probably say the Larry Owings one over Dan Gable, or the Wyatt Hendrickson over Gable Stevenson, or Matt Ramos over Spencer Lee. Only because Spencer Lee pinned him earlier in the year in the first period. I know Matt Ramos hit that amazing lat trap on him, and it was sick. But Spencer still pinned him in the first period that year, so it was crazy. Who would do that? Oh, yeah. Anthony Robles, yeah, that was sick. I used to watch a lot of his videos. I would say he's top 3, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. That's cool, Coops. Happy you're in the chat, man. 405 bench is crazy. I only heard reports of 315. That's crazy. I'm definitely going to do a video on him sooner than later, because that is like one of my favorite people to talk about. I do a PE lesson at school where the kids have to like pretty much hop on one leg the whole time, and then I'll show a clip of him wrestling and saying nothing's impossible. When Caldwell did that backflip against Brent Metcalf was incredible. It was incredible. And he was like, my back spasms. Mora is a beast. Run. I'll try to run. Anytime, Sam Pennington. Appreciate you for joining the chat. Thanks everybody for joining the chat. I'm gonna try to find out where I can watch the blood rounds. I definitely can't run this through the semis. I have some stuff to do, like a paper due Sunday. And then with the semis later, my friends are all coming over, so I'm not sure if I'm going to live stream that. I will definitely be live streaming some of the blood round matches tomorrow. If anybody knows where they'll be on, I'll be doing that. But really appreciate you all joining my match chat. This meant a lot to me. I can't believe we got up to 200 people in the chat. Please help me get one more subscriber, 1,050. Better yet, help me get to 1,200. Let's go. How fast can we do it? Penn State's at 103.5. That's insane. Insane. Holy cow. Help me get to 1,050 before I leave. Let's go. Come on. Coach_Cala. Coach_Cala. Subscribe. Let's go. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Really appreciate all of you. Go watch some of my other Match Chat episodes, and stay tuned for my live streams that will be coming either throughout the rest of today, tomorrow, and then I'll probably do a reaction on Sunday. Not really sure where the blood rounds are. Yes, thank you, OJ Matthew. Stevenson lost to Kassar too, and Stevenson took the 3-year break. I know he's the Olympic champ, but he took 3 years off, right? I mean, my thing is Stevenson beat him. What, he teched him earlier in the year or like in the off season, so it's crazy. Derek Carr, are you related to David Carr? Anytime. I love watching David Carr's YouTube. He's one of my favorite wrestlers to watch. When he beat Mitchell and they all said he was stalling, that was unbelievable. Unbelievable. He's one of the best the sport has ever had. Him and his dad, obviously. Tom, I agree. The biggest upset shouldn't be over freshman, but just the way they were gassing up David Taylor back in the day, I mean, come on. He bumped up a weight class to beat Colin Palmer, Ohio State legend. I mean, David Taylor was no joke. He wasn't some, fish. Wow. That's the top 5 right now? So let's see. We got Penn State, Oklahoma State. Or no, Penn State, Nebraska, Oklahoma State. Oh, no, Penn State, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Iowa. All right, Iowa's still in the top 4. Thank you, Dan Rose, for all that. Really means a lot. I'm going to look up what time the other matches are on as we're on here. Where to watch NCAA wrestling tonight. Is it still on Fubo? It might still be on Fubo. I might be able to pull this off, chat. If it's not on, it's on DirecTV. No. Can anybody confirm before they leave where the blood rounds are on? That's crazy if it's on DirecTV. I'm not buying another platform for that. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't see it on Fubo TV. Let me check Flow Wrestling. All right, I don't see anything on Flow either. That is wild to me. How, if that's truly on DirecTV, that's insane. I have three networks to try to watch college wrestling. No way. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. Really appreciate all of you for joining. Again, Coach Cala, elementary PE teacher, just trying to help my students and supporters get moving. I love watching college wrestling. It's my favorite sport to watch. And my goal for 2026 was to help grow the sport. So here we are. That was an amazing match chat. Really appreciate everyone in here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And, of course, get moving. See you all later. I'll just keep looking at my YouTube post just to see what's going on next. But I'm going to do my best to live stream the blood rounds tomorrow. And I'll see what I can do with the semis with all my friends here. I definitely can't do the finals. That's going to be on ESPN. So that would be really tough to do. Yeah, I mean, that was a problem with NCAA wrestling. So many outlets. Yeah, it's insane. Thanks, Dan Rose, for all the comments at the end. I agree. It's just unbelievable what's going on. If it's really just on DirecTV now, it's crazy. I have 3 channels. We'll figure it out. I'll keep you all posted. Derek Carr, you're the man. At 8:00 Eastern time. It's on ESPN, so it's gonna be really tough for me to live stream. And plus, my friends and family are coming over, so it's gonna be tough for me to do that. Stay tuned for some blood round live matches. But yeah, we're at 3 hours and 9 minutes. Derek Carr, you're the man. If you're related to David Carr, you rock. What time? Semis? 8 p.m. Eastern time. Appreciate all of you. There's still 68 people in the chat. Means a lot. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get my channel to we're at 1151. Help me get to 1200. That's 50 more of you. There's 70 of you in here. Just subscribe quick at Coach Cala. Subscribe quick. I'll time you. How fast can you do it? You got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Appreciate all of you watching. I'm going to go walk my dog. It's her gotcha day. I'm going to hang out with my corgi for a little bit. But stay tuned on my YouTube. I will do my best to live stream the blood rounds. If they're on DirecTV, I will not be watching them. And I'll probably do an instant reaction for the semis or maybe something in the morning. I'm going to enjoy my time with my friends and family because that's what it's about. But I appreciate everybody being here. See you all next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and of course, subscribe. See you, everybody.